hopefully everything goes smoothly. Nice to see everyone. I know we're patching right now, but I don't really have much choice. I'm just going to go live and send it. I will be doing some trios tonight, I think. Ryan and Soapy might be on, depending on how late this goes. I really have no idea how long this whole patching thing is going to go. So we're going to do that. Maybe we'll just like check out some patch notes and read some things. Not quite sure. Nice to see you, Weasel. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so my OBS like crashed. Okay, so something weird happened here. My OBS crashed for whatever reason. And yeah, I got rid of my YouTube chat. So one sec. I did see you, just one sec. I have to like bring it back up for some reason. OBS just went a little crazy. Yeah, I took some time off, like kind of, like I don't know, it's weird saying I took time off when I'm like a part-time streamer or like part-time whatever. I just so fucking busy. Way too much on the go. Yeah, got a little crazy the past couple days. Didn't even really play at all on the weekend. For whatever reason, that is God, what a yeah. Alright, that should work. We'll do that. It's popping up, it's different now. YouTube chat's different. I can see you though, don't worry. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Perfect. I should be able to see everything. For some reason it's coming up a different color. I can talk to myself. Everything's great. I don't know what we're going to do for a while. It is a little warm in here, so I'm going to take this off. We kind of have to, we kind of have to figure some shit out. Like, the game is changing a lot. I don't know if you guys read the message. Maybe we'll bring it up. Maybe that's the first thing we'll do. We'll bring that up first. There seems to be like a crazy push away from PvP from what I'm reading, right? That's was kind of like the announcement was. I guess we get some background music on too. 1 second. Where are these patch notes? Announcements. Nice. Yeah, reading the second part of that announcement was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So we'll hook this up. We need to get rid of the big guy. Go with this guy. And capture. Oh. Right. Capture the Discord, right? Try not to leak anything. All these crazy changes. Bunch of DMs from Iron Mace themselves. Oh, that looks nice. I don't know why it's like that, but interesting. Guess I could always... This is like part-time streamer problems, right? Just fucking around. Nice to see you, Skelly Bowman. Hopefully the videos are still fun to make. All those compilation videos. I believe that's you. Did Slayer get buffed? No, Rusty did not get buffed. No. I honestly think Slayer will get nerfed, if anything, next patch. I really feel like Slayer's like on the chopping block, especially. I don't know if you guys have got to experience it yet or not, but I have the Skelly skin that gives you the bonus weapon damage. And it just seems like a must-have on Slayer. It's pretty much a must-have. It's like really strange that they did that with weapon damage. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about this, I guess. It is like the relevant, like the new information. New patch today, which is crazy. I wasn't really expecting one so soon. What's today? Monday, Tuesday? I usually expect them to be on Thursday, but I guess they're just pumping out some patches before season end, and then also the big shit that's going down on the 7th. Yeah, they have to. They're just deciding it's time to send this stuff. So, really the big thing is that Creep's gone. That's really the big thing here. A couple minor bug fixes. I honestly, I'll never understand this. Iron Will got the buff last patch for the no knockback like the knockback resistance now applies again. And I'm just not sure why. Is that just because survival bow? Right? Because everyone was doing survival bow shit. So like not only are we giving them 100 magic resists, or like 100 MR, we're also giving them a direct counter to Fireball knockback, Survival Bow pushback, and Shield Slam knockback. It's like, how bad do they want Fighter to be? Like, I don't know. Shield Fighter with Shield Slam and stuff is just atrocious. So, it's kind of sad. Mm-hmm. I read that part. Basically, if you're shift walking, people have to be somewhat close to hear you. Yeah, so they just basically altered the ranges. Thank you, anime. Yep. It was a tough few days. I was working on a video. I'm probably still gonna try to finish a video. It'll be a really short one, kind of short and bittersweet. Just discussing some stuff going forward with like timelines in the channel and like all the crazy stuff we've done. And then I'm gonna probably, oh wow, I just realized, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but Odin got the whole like the new role, right? Odin's now like a blue name in here. See this? Yeah. Seb. So this is the Knight Captain. I definitely want to talk about this too. And maybe I'll even talk about this with Soapy and Ryan. I don't want to like yeah, I don't want to get too into it, but like my hot take right off the press, just for you guys entering the stream this early. I'm not sure what they're doing with this whole like maybe you guys haven't heard, but there is like a new it's been talked about in Troubadour chat. It hasn't really been broadcast to like the general public too much. But if it's in Troubadour chat and everyone's discussing it, as far as I'm concerned, it's fair game for the rest of you all. There is going to be like they're trying to do some like onboarding program with like new people playing the game. So they're like trying to find a way to like a lot of people are talking about like the Sherpa style stuff. I have no idea what they're doing. It's like very very little information other than the fact that like there's something and this Seb being a knight captain, like a new role means like okay, there's a knight's whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's it could be a new role, I don't know. All I'm going to say is the more stuff they give me as a troubadour, as like exclusive troubadour, you're special, we want to pamper you and have you involved in all our stuff, the more I don't want to be a part of it. And that may sound strange. It may sound really strange. But I enjoy just being one of the troops, you know, in the trenches. Just one of the guys playing the game and loving it. I don't want to be viewed as like someone who actually has like a direct influence on what's happening in Dark and Darker. I don't want to be that guy. I will play the game. I enjoy it. I will talk about the things I enjoy or don't enjoy. But I even like learning stuff or like if there's any way that like that, if there's roles that give you access to information before it hits like the mainstream, I'm not even sure I'm a big fan of that because it takes this whole thing from just like playing a game and enjoying it and quickly turns it into like this is feeling more and more like a job. More and more like a job. I'm not just playing games anymore and enjoying the game and playing it and just giving my honest opinion from an outsider looking in. And that may sound crazy, but I really don't like I said it before, people mentioned like the purple torch should be exclusive to troubadours. I just disagree. I just don't think we need to be given special treatment that way. Yeah. So, and I'm really fearful, and this is nothing on Odin or Seb or any of these guys, but Seb, I'm pretty sure Seb trios with Toddfather and Pashi and some of those guys. Odin plays a lot of games with So Bad and Arcane Armor. He was on that podcast, and not Soma, Odin, yeah. I might have said Soma by mistake. So those guys are playing games with like us, you know, they're playing games with those guys often, and like even N-Boss, I think, with Odin. And even in the last stream, I was like, they were talking about changes going forward and like stuff they would like to see. And obviously, Odin has a way of like he's getting information that he's obviously feeding to people, which is like kind of his job now, I assume. But is he going to be playing trios with everybody? You know, is everyone like, you know, he's going to get feedback from the people that are closest to him and are more comfortable giving that feedback. So there's a huge bias all the time, and like, in my opinion, everyone that plays this game has a bias towards something, right? I mean, it's just the way life works. It's just the way life works. I have completely different experiences in my life that dictate my opinions and give me a different worldview from someone else like you guys in chat. So, same with Dark and Darker. Everyone has a different experience. You know, like, there are some things that probably universally like standard opinion, like, okay, this is probably bad. You know, the general player base isn't enjoying this. But I don't want it to become like, hey, I've played this game a bunch. I'm a streamer. I enjoy this game. I'm passionate about it. I'm just going to direct fire my hot take feedback right into Iron May staff constantly. I just don't want to do, I don't want to ever have to like feel the need to do that. I think they have other stats and like data that they should be using over just opinion from people who play the game. Anyway, I don't know. I am not a game dev. I'm just a guy that likes games. But Snipes, I'm with you. We shouldn't be exclusive like that. No real reason for it. Should be for troops to talk, relate, discuss with each other. Yeah. Streamers have a large influence on games is never good. I don't know. Like, this is like, I'm being a little bit pessimistic here, but I like, maybe it's gonna be like super successful. Everyone's gonna have like their voices are gonna be heard, and they're all gonna feel loved and coddled. So we can stop complaining about the devs all the time. But I really doubt that's gonna happen. So people are, once they get a little cuddle, they're gonna want more. Yeah, they're gonna want more. I'm not sure. I have no idea what this means. Like, I have no idea what this whole like night stuff is or what's happening. Like I said, I literally just saw a guy randomly asking Grayson in Troubadour chat what this new thing was, and Grayson was like, "I can't share anything." Yada yada yada. So we have no idea. We have no idea. Anyway, it's a weird one. Okay, let's go back to this. That was my little rant hot take for you guys. This is crazy though. There's some crazy stuff in here. Creep, like I said, Creep's the big one. Creep is the big one. That got changed. Bunch of stuff. I'm still pissed about Iron Will and the whole like why, man? Why can't they just like make Shield Slam be cool? They just won't allow it, will they? They just won't allow it. I'm gonna find some old school RuneScape music because, better yet, no, I can't really be multitasking old school RuneScape right now. I've learned it's impossible. I have like 72 fishing now though. Jesus, that came on quick. You guys hearing any of this? Maybe not. No, not yet. It's very loud. One sec. Very, very loud for some reason. There we go. I want Crystal Sword. Wherever it is. Yeah, so anyway, Creep's gone. I know a lot of people are excited about Creep being gone. Crystal Sword, where is it? Yes. God damn, it's a good song. It would be bad if it just protected from being pushed by magic. Yeah, I know. It's exactly what it should be. When we can grind the game, shit is getting out of hand. Reaper, I know, man. I missed like 2 days. I'm so glad they made it so that questing wasn't so difficult. That was so needed. Like, being able to actually do the final quests. Like, we're what? Like, we're 2 or 3 days away from the leaderboards being over, and then we're like a week away from the game being wiped. Fucked. Fucked. Hope Iron May stays true to the original plan. Yeah, like I'm being a little negative. Like, okay, I understand. Like, I have a weird opinion of these things where it's like, I've spent my life, Ember, nice to see you. I've spent my life just being okay, being like somewhat of a nobody. You know, I avoid a lot of this stuff. and people often tell me like I need to speak up more, and even in my like my professional work and what I do. But really, I really don't give a shit about some of that stuff. I just want to like live my life and do my thing and just enjoy stuff. So it's like, yes, I could speak up and I could argue with this person or debate, or prove my point and all the science-based stuff. But generally speaking, a lot of the systems in place, I'm not changing with what I do. So I just, that's why I constantly like retract myself from like the everyday grind. I try to like take jobs that are like, you know, quick contracts work here and there. I always have like kind of a way out or fall back to something else. I don't care. I just don't. I'm not that set. I just want to be able to go out in the woods, do my hobbies, and streaming has now become one of those hobbies as well, where it's like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun doing this. Yeah. Nice to you, Ember. Another issue discovered? Oh, God. Wait, seriously? 748. No. I'm messaging Odin right now. I'm sending my direct feedback to the Troubadour coordinator. Fix it. Fix it. My income is on the line, you piece of shit. You know? Yeah. I just lost my gold set in a trios lobby to your shit. Yeah. That's the type of feedback I'm gonna give. My demigod better not be going. Wait, there's another patch? Yes, there is. It just happened, and that's why I'm sitting here. Yep. We were gonna do some trios with Soapy and Ryan. I think we still plan to, but I didn't expect. I don't think anyone expected. We've discovered another serious issue. You know, classic. So we might like. Someone suggested like Ryan and Soapy suggested maybe doing like a different game. I mentioned Minecraft. Did I mention? Maybe I didn't send that message. I should have sent that message, basically. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, other than that, patch was pretty bland. Huge. The big thing with this patch that I was excited about is, playing Fall Guys. Oh, damn. Damn, that is fun. I do have a nice to see you, Sir Lance. I saw you watching Sparky last night, you cheating bastard. Jumping chats, watching him double Fulgore. Oh, I saw you in there. I lurk a lot in streams, and try not to say too much sometimes. Yeah. I also, like, before it wasn't so bad, but with the community being so small and, like, the viewership so small, I kind of just don't want to draw attention to myself either. Like, okay, this is, like, maybe, like, super weird take as well, but I just prefer to just be a spectator, you know? I prefer to be a spectator. Once in a while, I will call Soapy out on his bullshit, but other than that, I do enjoy just being a spectator. Like, I've watched Lyric for like 10 years. I might have typed in his chat like twice. Yeah. And it's probably like a Keck W or when this emote like first came out, which emote it is? It's like the one with the cheer emote. Yeah. Is it? My 7TV is not working on my dashboard for some reason. Anyway, someone will have it. Keck W, yeah, that was it. Yeah. Oh, Helldivers would be awesome as well. No test server, maybe. Maybe join Nate's public server and join them. I don't know. Maybe. I'll see. I wonder what if Soapy and them have anything planned. I would jump into DMs, but it's I've leaked some stuff right now. Big leaks. They better not fuck our ranks. No, they shouldn't. We hope. If that's just like calamity, that's like hell freezes over if they fuck with your guys' ranks after all this downtime. That is like fuck. How do we recover from this? How do we recover from this? 25 blue shards and the Lycan skin is free, you know. Basically at that point. Doesn't seem like Brian's doing anything. Yeah, we were gonna do some like random trios. I don't know what they're doing, but I do have Helldivers. I don't know if I have it updated though. I also have tub of ice cream. Yeah, he has. Soapy is balls deep. Yeah, he probably has a tub of ice cream just like with his nuts resting in it, and then he eats a different type of ice cream. I imagine he has a specific flavor he prefers to just soak his nuts in. He talks all the time about his like testicles and like tingling and all this stuff. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on there. The entire AP change a week before end of season was the most frustrating shit imaginable. Yeah. I hit Demigod and felt so scammed. Menthol ice cream. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Also, what did I join into hearing? Just leaking some DMs Soapy and I have had. Yeah. Do you think this hotfix will also last until Sunday? Oh, oh, don't even joke about that, please, man. Oh, I woke up the morning of the tournament and Soapy was messaging me. He's like, Wilson, you're a man of reason. It was kind of respectable. Would you postpone? And I was like, do you have like a deadline? Like, are you gonna, cut this off at a certain point, or what's? I was like, basically, you're probably gonna have to right now because no one's gonna be able to get to level 20. They couldn't the day before, and they wouldn't before the tournament. So you just know there's gonna be teams that were like, I didn't have fucking time, and now I don't have a chance at this like $3,000 because of Iron Mace, who also promoted the tournament. So I was like, you pretty much have to. You don't have a choice. he agreed. Yeah. He agreed with me. It was like 8 in the morning. Like we had like 2 or 3 hours to go. And, yeah. We postponed. Are you playing this weekend? Yeah, some people have asked. I haven't really decided. What is it? It's like 2 4-hour blocks, right? So it's almost 9 hours, right? That's the problem for me. 4 to 5 hours, I could probably swing. 9-hour kill race? Fuck. That's like my whole weekend. That's my whole day, I mean, not my whole weekend. If the weather's nice on Saturday, I have so much shit to do. I have, like, once again, fucking major chicken crisis happening here. Absolute major crisis. Yeah, I was thinking maybe doing one, like half the tournament, but then I'm kind of leaving my duo partner hanging, like, kind of tough. Kind of tough. We will talk about this in a second, but it's just kind of fun chatting. Oh, this is a weird one. Can't get that any lower, can I? Oh wait, this will fix it. This will fix it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try to play or stream during that day. It's just like it's hard, man. Bird flu, okay, you're close. No, it's called blackleg. Or no, blackhead. Blackhead. Yeah. So basically the chickens ingest like a worm that has some sort of parasite in it, and then it destroys their liver, maybe? It basically just from eating grubs from the ground. And what happened was I ended up like tilling up my whole garden. So there's just piles of worms and grubs, and they were just going ham for like a week. And yeah, one of them was looking a little sad, and I was like, okay, well maybe just like he was the little guy getting beat up by the other roosters. Like, okay, maybe he's just not feeling it. Yeah, and then I went out and he was just laying there dead in the chicken pen, in the chicken coop. I was like, oh, he really wasn't feeling it. So then I thought, well, maybe they're not getting enough water. They had all kinds of water. I changed the water, cleaned out some of the chicken house. And then I noticed 2 more were starting to be a little, like, laggy. And I was like, oh, this isn't good. So they got into the same thing. So then I lost 3 to that. I had a total of 6. So I had 3 chickens left. And then last night, there was 1 more who was also really struggling. So one morning I lost 1. The next morning I lost 2. Were just laying out there dead. Seemingly fine. And then the other guy was kind of like hanging on for a few days. Like he just wasn't doing great. Like, oh, maybe he'll come out of it, but Blackhead, I'm pretty sure it's like a guaranteed like kill. Once they get it, it's pretty much GG. So, yeah, he was not good. I locked the chicken house up. There's like a sliding door in the chicken house, and I slide it down. It's like a plexiglass window, but I haven't really been locking the top of it, you know. What I haven't really been locking the top of it, so you can like slide it up if you're clever and smart. And he was sleeping right by the window. It's like, oh, I'll lock him up tonight, whatever. Put the thing on, whatever, no big deal. And a raccoon got in and lifted the plexiglass up. So two healthy chickens in the roost, one kind of struggling chicken in the bottom. Raccoon comes in. The sliding door, for whatever reason, I still can't believe this, actually stayed open. Usually it used to just close. It used to just like fall back down. So he got in there, took the sick guy, and he was basically ripped to pieces on the lawn when I woke up in the morning. I was like, why the fuck are the chickens out? Like, I was like, I swear I locked them up last night. There's no way. And well, Raccoon basically let them out. Luckily, he only attacked the guy that was pretty much done for anyway. So now I have two chickens left. Two of them. So yesterday, I had to redo their entire chicken pen because I'm trying to fence off my garden and the corn and all this stuff, and I don't want deer getting into it and all this stuff. And the little hen got out, so I let the other rooster out, whatever, so what? And then she disappeared. So it was just the big guy walking around by himself all day, and I'm like, holy fuck, did I lose another chicken? My 1-year-old loves the chickens too, so like, they start to mean a little more to me now because, God, it's funny watching the reaction to these things. Raccoon raid night, yeah. So this was during the day, like everything was fine. So I was convinced the fox come in, which happened last year. I literally watched a fox run across my yard, tackle a chicken, and start dragging it into the ditch and into the road. So I ran out and I clapped my hands as loud as I could, like a gunshot, as loud as I could, basically. And I was pretty close to the fox, so it scared the shit out of it, and it dropped the chicken. It dropped the chicken, and the chicken came back. The chicken was fine, lost a few feathers, but chicken was good. And then, so I was convinced yesterday a fox came in again. But, magically this morning, I go outside, and the little hen is just cruising around the lawn. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but once a raccoon comes into the hen house, the chickens decide that place isn't safe. I just watched my buddy, or I heard, they can't really see at night, it's so black. They're like, holy fuck, I just listened to the most horrific sounds. I can't sleep in there tonight. So what they do is they vacate, and they'll like fly into a tree or something at night, and try to hide somewhere different so the raccoon doesn't just keep coming in and picking them off. So the hen was probably sleeping in like in the woods or something. Yeah. So she found her way back. The big rooster stayed in the chicken house. I locked them up, officially locked them up, and they all survived. So I still have two. They need some therapy. This is not nearly as bad as the year before. The year before was definitely a raccoon raid night. Holy fuck. It was horrible. Started with the fox almost taking one, then the raccoon took one. I bought this chicken house from a guy that his son has built it, and they couldn't use it because of bird flu, whatever. And they forgot to board up a slot like on the ceiling, and I really couldn't see it. Like the way the roof was slanted, it was like a little slot like up underneath the eave, and I boarded up the whole other part of it, you know, and I didn't see it. So I locked them up after this first initial mistake of leaving the door open. I was like, okay, I'll lock them up now. Holy fuck, that was just a bad decision. I forgot to. And then the raccoon came in again, and he took 3 in one night. And not just like he took one, but he just destroyed 2. And by destroyed, I mean there's just pieces missing, and they're laying in the chicken house. And the other chickens are like kind of like looking down, like, oh fuck, it's been a bad night, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, what happened down there? So you go in, and there's like 2 chickens in the roost. They're like, oh no. But I could not figure out where this raccoon was getting in at. And yeah, 3 in one night. So I think he came back and got another one before I figured out this whole routine he had of climbing up the wall and like getting down in behind the eaves and then dragging the chickens out through them, which is why he left a bunch of them in there, because he couldn't get them up over this wall easily. So then I had one chicken left last year. Yeah, I took that chicken over to my father's and said, yeah, unlimited food glitch. Yeah, it's basically just feeding this fucking raccoon for a week. Yeah, maybe a month. See, we never get these kind of stories. That's my best. Oh, man. Anyway, so I had one hen. I hated this hen, but I gave her to my dad. She ended up hatching out like 10 or 12 chickens last year, which was crazy. And then I got some of them. Now I'm down to 2. My uncle has a whole bunch of chickens, so we're thinking of getting a frizzle. I don't know if you guys ever had a frizzle, but I think my my 1-year-old would like something a little unique. Yeah. Anyway, I've literally spent my entire life. It's crazy because I think I've told some of you this before, but when I lived at home, like when I lived at home on the farm, wasn't that long ago. The back window to the house was like, 50 feet from the hen house. So yeah, we had border collies over there. Yeah, I don't have what's a frizzle? It's a type of chicken that's like a very unique breed of chicken. I'll try to bring you up a picture. Oh yeah, here we go. Very, very odd looking birds, man. There's a frizzle. We had a frizzle, and I don't know if I should say this out loud, but all he used to do was like he was a male frizzle, and he was a rapist. Yeah. All he did was attack the hens, and I didn't really like him. I didn't really like him, so I'm hesitant. I don't know if it's like a frizzle thing, but he was not nice, man. He was real like scraggly looking, like missing a lot of feathers. Yeah, didn't like him. Raccoon got him over at my parents' place a couple years ago. Yeah, he had a bad personality. Yeah. I'll try to find a frizzle. Let's see. Some of you guys may be Googling it, but it's hard to get like a good representation here. These ones look kind of... These ones look not like what I'm used to seeing, honestly. Frizzled chicken. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking right here. Let's see if I can bring this up. Okay. Yeah, this is a frizzle. Like lots of feathers that bend like odd ways, This one's a nice looking frizzle. The frizzle I had looked ugly as shit. So yeah, this is a nice frizzle. Yeah. That's the model frizzle. The one they put on like Google Images. So yeah. Not interesting birds. I don't know. We're gonna either do that or like buff Brahmas again. Buff Brahmas are nice, but anyway, yeah. Back to my finishing this story off. The window to my house, like the back shed, was next to the chicken coop. So whenever a raccoon or fox or skunk or anything came in, I was always the first one to hear it, and I would be running out trying to like fight or shoot, or I'd have the dogs out chasing raccoons and skunks. So pretty much all summer, when I was like in middle school, when I was a teenager, even when I was in high school, I would just randomly be woken up in the middle of the night to like things getting killed. Essentially. And just like chaos, absolute fucking chaos. So yeah, I'd run out there, usually like, sometimes my underwear, whatever, see what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Usually the dogs did all the work. I was just like holding the flashlight trying to figure out, and if you could get them up a tree, you could kind of finish off the raccoon, but skunks, if it was a skunk, like if you saw a skunk, right the fuck back in the house. No way. Yeah. Kind of sus, yeah. Yep. Raccoons they're a constant battle for me. And you guys all think like these cute, like city raccoons, like you can feed them ice cream and they like hold it in their hands and they like kind of stumble away. No, these fuckers, this is their, their life depends on killing your chickens. So, they're not just gonna go to find some trash bin and eat snacks out of it, they are going to fight. You know, there was one like not. This may be long ago now, but there was one that came out like super early in the spring. The snow was still super fucking high, and I remember I remember some like scraggly looking little raccoon. Like he just crawled out of bed after a long winter, and he got like a dog bone. Like you know, we have a whole bunch of dog bones for the dogs and stuff. Like from any beef and stuff we get butchered. And he had like a dog bone, and he was like dragging it across the snow, and oh my god, he looks so pathetic. I felt bad for him. Like he just woke up and he's just like, yeah, he just woke up. He had a long fucking winter. He's out here like fighting, like trying to get into the dog food, with two dogs like harassing him for a few days. And anyway, he woke up too early from the winter. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're like, oh my god, wait a second. Turtles. Little Scraggle? Yeah, Little Scraggle. These are hardened raccoons. Yeah, they don't fuck around. Cockfighting? Yeah, I mean, I've watched cockfighting all spring. I had 4 roosters and 2 hens. You really think those guys are in the mood to share? No. No. There is a dominance check that happens every day. Now I'm down to 1 rooster, so he is the biggest caca on the town. That's right. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing was, he was the guy with like the bad leg. So he has like a hitch in his step. Like he's got like a big like fuck up on his leg because he would fight all the other roosters all the time at my parents' farm, and he broke his leg somehow. So then I took him over here, and for the first like 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, all he did was like hobble on one leg and then fall over, and he was still fighting. He was still fighting roosters. This is the guy with the spurs on him, like 2 inches long. Yeah. He's got a fucked up leg. Rooster starts stat checking each other. Yeah, he has true damage. He has what chickens would, if we were to describe what he has, it's true damage. You know, it's fucking true damage. He has those spurs, man. I've seen him bloody a few roosters this spring already. Alright, SDF, joke's over. Yeah, serious issue, man. Serious issue, Zepor. Yeah, Zepor, I got your message. I'm still on the fence about the tournament, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's a pretty long time commitment. I've had about 4 weekends in a row where I've been doing so much family shit. I haven't been able to get any, like, apple orchard stuff done. Yeah. It's just, okay, May is my favorite time of year, but also the most frustrating and depressing time of year because summer comes so quickly, and then I'm like running out of time. Like the grass is so fucking high, things need weeded. I didn't get any grafting done. I have to whippersnip the orchard. The plums are fucked because I haven't drained top. Anyway, just too many things. Anyway, I don't think I have any more good rooster stories to share. I do have one more good raccoon story though. Yeah, this was a bit of a fuck up by me. So, do you guys ever see those big, like, water totes? Like, the big, like, IBC totes you can put, like, water in? Anyone familiar with what those are? So, I bought a couple because my plan was I needed one to water. I set up a greenhouse to trial some ever-bearing raspberries, and I needed a fuck ton of water to keep them, like, going because they're all potted. So I bought one of these water totes, and I bought another one because I was like, well, maybe I can collect like some apple juice and then, you know, pasteurize it. I was making a lot of cider at the time, so I was like, maybe I can do some cider stuff with this. Yeah, so I bought 2 of them from a guy, and in the description it was like they're fairly clean, wouldn't be that difficult to clean out. All right, so one that I purchased had like, you know, 6 to 8 inches of peanut butter. You wouldn't think that it's a lot, but it's fucking heavy. That wasn't so bad. Apple cider is just a whole different thing, man. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna probably, hopefully, my apple trees are about a year or 2 away from production, so. Yes you can, Mez. Okay. You can easily eyeball 6 to 8 inches, yeah, that's pretty accurate to what I'm able to eyeball. Anyway, the other tote had about 8 inches or 10 inches, whatever it is, a solid mass at the bottom. This is probably like 12 inches of chocolate. And he explained to me it wouldn't be that bad. You just like rinse it out with like hot water or whatever. And it was for cooking. But what happened was it had baked in there. And I mean, it was a solid fucking probably 100-pound block of chocolate. I was taking a crowbar. I think I still have a scar on my hand from cutting my hand on the lid. I was taking a crowbar, or a crowbar is different. A crowbar, giant crowbar. Sometimes we use old axles, whatever. Nice to see you, Mayo. Anyway, he had chocolate. Yeah, because they were used for like, they were food safe tubs, which is why I bought them. But he hadn't cleaned them out, right? Script. Thank you. Yep. Hopefully that alert works. Did it work? Alerts are fucked, man. Did it work? They changed all of my alerts around, like a new setting. So it's kind of been scuffed. I don't know why. Wait. Massive PP? Yeah, what happened here? Let's see. I don't know. I tested it before stream, but for some reason. Wait. Oh, I have it off. There we go. I had it off for the podcast. Milkman is live. Thank you, Script. You're able to hear it now. Alright, so yeah, they had it for food. Finish the story. Giant fucking mass of chocolate. I'm trying to chip it out, and like, I don't really have a hot water heater easily accessible to like, clean out this thing. It's fucked. So I end up getting in there. It's like a small opening with this crowbar, and I'm like breaking it into chunks, trying not to ruin the plastic tub, not hitting the sides with this giant metal rod I'm using. And I end up flipping it around and flipping it around. This is taking me like days to fucking get this chocolate out of it. So what happened was, all this chocolate, I didn't have anywhere to put it, and there was a lot of fucking chocolate. So I end up just burying it, a bunch of it, like behind my house at my old home. I had like neighbors kind of close by, and a giant cornfield behind my house. And then the fucking raccoons showed up. Oh my god. I didn't even really consider how fucking excited those motherfuckers would be. I didn't want it to like mold. I didn't want to like mold or smell bad. Oh my god, man. There was at least a week of just constant raccoon fighting. It like right by my house. Not only that, we had this like crazy deck where like my wife had like her chair and like sun stuff, you know, and like a little, there used to be a pool there, so we had kind of this nice deck. There was fucking chocolate raccoon handprints on everything. They fucking loved it. Like the hot days in the summer were starting to melt. So there was just like a raccoon fucking playhouse with chocolate all over them, man. All over them. Oh, fuck, it was bad. They didn't, luckily, like a lot of the furniture didn't get ruined. But holy fuck. I remember my wife, like we were up in the middle of the night and she's like, what the fuck is going on out there? And I'm like, oh, the chocolate. they're into the chocolate. And I mean, I'm not talking like just like a little snack here and there. Like we're talking like blocks of chocolate that are probably so big they couldn't lift, you know? And it was just a war zone. It was just a fucking raccoon war zone every night. Like I remember hearing them fighting like all sorts of different animals off to fucking hoard this chocolate stash. And they were moving it around too. Like they were taking it and trying to like, every raccoon in the neighborhood is probably coming in like, holy fuck, man. This is it. This is the mother lode. We need to get this shit back to the hideout, you know? It was fucking crazy. I still can't believe the scenes. I wish I'd taken pictures of it, because there was literally just chocolate handprints everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so what was happening was, the reason why I buried it is because like my neighbors were fairly close by. And I didn't want just a mass of chocolate sitting there baking in the sun and like rotting or whatever. Like I didn't really have anywhere to put it. So I'm just gonna fucking bury as much of this as I can, then maybe it won't smell so bad. Maybe it'll dissolve, whatever, it's hot out. I really forgot about the raccoons digging that shit up and just like spreading it everywhere. Yeah. It was fucking crazy. Pixar movie I want to see. Oh, it was funny as fuck. Yeah. It was like it was like a solid 3 or 4 nights, maybe even longer. So I end up having to like, I didn't dump any more out. I end up just writing that tub off. I brought it up home, cleaned it out the best I could, and then used it just for like watering plants. I was gonna use it for other stuff, but it was just a fucking mess. You normally bury shit you don't know what to do with? Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah. I suppose. Mm-hmm. Where are the bodies? Yeah, I mean, it's either that or like if you have like a, you know, there's no good ways of disposing of some stuff, you know? On farm related stuff, like a bale of hay or like, if a vet comes down and they're like, well, not much we can really do with this animal. Kind of just let nature do its thing, you know? You kind of just like drag it in the woods and let nature do its thing. It's called a big trash can. There was no way I was bagging up all this chocolate. No. No way. There was so fucking much of it. There was too much. Way too much. Yeah. Way too much. Raccoons, honestly, the raccoons saved me a lot of trouble. They took away a lot of fucking, a lot of problems for me. Couple of nights without sleep, listening to them, like, terrorize each other. This chocolate war was going on. It worked out in my favor in the end. You bury it, yeah. Honestly, I just, like, it was just, you know, I'm just gonna dig a hole over here, because what else was happening? Like, okay, I did end up hooking the hose to, like, the hot water part. So when I'm rinsing this out, like, liquid chocolate's also pouring out onto the ground, and I'm like, I'm not fucking bagging up, like, gallons or liters of, like, liquid chocolate. I dug a trench, and then dug, like, a pit, so when I tipped it over, it ran down the trench into, like, the little piece of, like, kind of tree area behind my house. Wilson Wonka, yeah. Anyway, it was fun. A troubadour, oh no. Oh no. Alright, we'll watch that clip. Okay, that was one of my favorite raccoon stories, because nothing, like, really evil happens. You know, it's just a bunch of raccoons fighting over chocolate. I got to listen to it for a couple nights. I got to witness the chaos every morning. Like, me trying to, like, wash all the chocolate off my deck and off the furniture before my wife got up. Yeah, I was finding pieces of chocolate around for a long time. Those fuckers, they have never experienced a better week in their lives, honestly. I was like the raccoon king, you know? They were going crazy. I don't know if you guys ever heard, like, raccoons, like, fighting, like, you know, like, actually fighting. It's noisy. And, like, chocolate's here, you know, chocolate's here behind the fence of my house. My window to my house was, like, just up here. Like, it was literally, like, I could look down and shine my phone light and see eyes in the bushes scurrying around with their fucking chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate landmines? Yeah, chocolate is bad for dogs. That's the other problem. Yep. I was also thinking, like, fuck, if my neighbor's dog comes over and eats this, I could be in trouble. So, but then I'm like, you know what? Get your fucking dog off my property. I can do what I want with my chocolate. So, I did the kind thing of burying it. Yeah. I don't want their dog shitting on my lawn. Bastards. Choco Trench. Jockey Trench. Anyway. Raccoon Hunger Games. That's right. Yep. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what Ryan and Sophie are doing, if they're even going to do trios now. We'll probably just end up playing the game normally if this ever actually finishes. We're supposed to be, like, what, 8 minutes away? For me. Like, 8 minutes away for me, so... Yeah. Okay, I was gonna read this part, which I think is very interesting, because there's some really neat details about where this game, the direction, and how it could be changing drastically. Maybe. Potentially. We'll find out this week. Do a bonus podcast episode. Yeah, we could, honestly. We'll talk about raccoons and any, like, wildlife experiences we had. Fuck. Raccoons have been, like, my nemesis my whole life. Let's just make that clear. I remember having nightmares about those fuckers when I was, like, literally, in elementary school. Yeah. We always had raccoons attacking the farm. Mm-hmm. Terrifying little bastards. Honestly, though, coyotes are way scarier. Yeah, coyotes way scarier. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, I gotta finally finish this. I actually have to go through this just so that I can say I did. New inventory system. Yep. Rewards confidence as we shift gears on preparing for the next season. Gives us renewed confidence. Okay. We have been working hard on the new wipe, which will start a new chapter for Dark and Darker. A new chapter. Alright, already big changes. This is like shift gears. Okay. Insinuates fairly big changes. It'll be the start of the vision. Start of an entirely, like the start of this vision. Instead of bouncing back and forth in between trying to find and identify as a competitive PvP game versus a full-on looter RPG. Whoa. Coyotes? Yeah. Coyotes. Coyotes. Yeah. Coyote? The old Wile E. Coyote, you know? Yes. This is crazy. Yeah, this is... I'm really curious about, like, the general response. Like, what do you guys think about this? Like, concerned? Worried? PvP game, maybe less of an opportunity, more full-on looter RPG. You know? I honestly, I'm not a PvP god, so I don't mind this approach. I kind of enjoy what this gives me. I do think a full-on PvP Dark and Darker experience, maybe the systems aren't fleshed out enough. It's not Mordhau, it's not Chivalry. You know, how far can they really take that experience and have everyone satisfied? Makes you think they're adding arena? Maybe, yep. And the base game becomes more of this RPG arena or RPG looter stuff. Yep. That's a lot of words to say we change the creep sounds. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Embrace the challenge of creating our own unique experience that combines both. Okay. One of the first changes in this direction, we have fully reworked the creep. That's pretty much what you're saying, Boom. A lot of words to explain that. First step, though. First step of this process. Instead of trying to replicate a competitive PvP game by forcing the silent creep, we have updated the system to give players multiple tools to adapt to unique situations that occur in our dungeons. We will continue to release more changes like this, including a drastic balance test next week. Oof. Slayer nerf? Who knows, man. Drastic balance test. Random modifiers potentially thrown in there. We thank you for your patience as we endured this growing stage. Finally, we plan to remove the Hold the Line package at the start of the season to get it while it can. So yeah, the game's going to other platforms. Hold the Line is over. It is only for people that bought the game on Blacksmith or whatever launcher. Rogues nerf again, yeah. I'm really curious. I don't know if they've debated this before, but they did this before where they removed like all the random modifiers. Come on. Come on, Elon. Hold. Elon's gonna be fucking tonight. Thank you, Brandshot. Thank you. Very kind of you to follow. PvP is the only fun thing left in the game for many players, though. Boss, yes. But for new players, it won't be the fun experience, right? It'll be the exciting moments, potentially, but it won't be the fun experience, which is why I think this route is being taken. Now only Rogue has creep, yep. I don't know, they said Rogue creep perk is the only true silent movement speed ability. I think Brandshot is suggesting that, like, the big changes, balance changes coming forward is, like, gonna be Rogue nerf again or something. No. They've mentioned for a long time that a lot of perks and skills are changing. So I'm really hoping, like, Savage Roar or some of these things get hit hard. I'm sort of hoping we don't get a massive shift on the random modifiers again. I just don't think it needs to be a massive shift on that. That old school rune skips around snacks going hard. Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's a good one. Oh, so true. They're gonna find a way to nerf Rogue again. Yep. Fighter gets immune to damage for 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, That's pretty much what sprint is, you know? You just run away. Sprint and Savage Roar needs a nerf. I wouldn't mind if sprint got a nerf. No, I wouldn't mind it. I just think fighter needs other tools to compete. I don't think fighter is very strong right now, so Slayer fighter can be really frustrating for a lot of people, depending on what class you're playing. But I think overall fighter is, like, a bit sad to play. Shield's a bit sad. A lot of your perks are useless. Slayer is good, but, I mean, it's like, okay, you do a lot of damage, you have sprint, yeah, but you still die to a longbow. Two-shot. Because you have no PDR, you have no health, you don't have Savage Roar, you can't reduce anyone's damage. You're going to be fighting barbs if you're doing trios, so you'll just get 2-tapped by a Zweihander. It's good in solos because you can kind of choose when your engagements are, so you can kind of like, you can kind of pick and choose your fights against the classes that you do well against. But outside of that, I don't find Slayer that great. You know? PDR fighter is just a coin flip whether you'll run into a good Warlock or Wizard. So, Barbarian covers more, much more diverse with what it's good against. Yeah, it just makes more sense to play. Yeah, big skillet, I agree. Zweihander is a little bit crazy. Move speed penalty isn't that high at all. It does insane damage. Probably some of the best reach in the game. So if you hit them once with Achilles, you're just going to smash them with the second swing. 90% of classes won't survive a juiced up true damage barb, like 2-hit. So if you can't really get into range and deal any damage against a Barbarian with a Zweihander that just knows what he's doing, he's probably going to land 2 hits, even if you start kind of do some damage to him. The only thing that kills that is like a Ranger. And then they got rid of the whole knockback thing with Iron Will, so even that pushback shot stuff on Ranger doesn't work anymore. You got to be really good. Yeah, it's also impossible to block. Yep, the amount of times I've put my heater shield to cover my toes and they just hit my feet and Achilles strike me. Yep. It's like, oh, they have so much... It just feels like they have so much time to react to your block. They can either go above it or below it and almost always hit you. Like, even if you jump, your hitbox lingers a little low, so then they hit your feet. It's just... If they see you're holding shield, they start swinging at your feet, they almost always hit it with Achilles strike. And then you're just getting fucking smacked by the second swing. Or the third. Because your impact power is shit. Or impact resistance. Yeah, I played some Slayer Fighter. I had the jump on a Barbarian. I'm doing Slayer, Adrenaline Rush, Dual Wield, Arming Sword, Short Sword. I jump on this man. He's not aware that I'm there kind of deal. I get a few hits in. He swings his Zweihander. I'm at 10 HP because he headshots me with it. And then presses Savage Roar, so I deal like literally nothing with my Arming and Short Sword. I try to get out, and then I just have no way to re-engage. I literally just have to play bow until Savage Roar is over with. Yeah. But one swing, one swing was like, I was 10 HP. I was like, damn, okay. But the 40% damage reduction, oh, it's a killer, man. It's a killer. Barbs, yeah, we'll see. They said they're gonna do a lot of patches on. Like, they've been mentioning this whole patch thing with like perks and skills. I thought it'd be coming sooner, but I guess it's not gonna happen until probably Thursday, which doesn't give us a lot of time to test it. It's also gonna be frustrating for anyone doing like demigod grinding. If they have like a really good playstyle, they're doing a bit of PvP, whatever, and then their class just gets like hammered with a week left. I guess the season ends like really soon, so you don't really have a week left. Basically, a week left will just be grinding quests. Yeah. Blocking is in a terrible spot. Yep. Yep. Iron Will makes me cry every single day. Take my Empire Spell Wheel to get a dude to half HP. Yeah. It ruins my shield slam too, man. Boss. I'm assuming they were waiting for season to end before doing the balance. I guess, yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah, I might be wrong there. Got my demigod done, just working on spamming Wanderer characters for multiple bags. Yeah, I'm staying in Voyager, purple, whatever. It gives me the torch, and I'm done. I literally squeaked in there with like 50 points to spare. I have no interest in doing any more demigod or exemplar grinding. I was going ice caves, and it was just full of true damage rangers, and I was just getting fucking destroyed, so I was like, okay. I'm satisfied. I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, hopefully there'll be some changes to some stuff that's like is niche. Yeah. I think Slayer is fun to play. I don't think Slayer is like super broken. It's just broken in normals. Like it's really oppressive in normals. And I don't know how they fix that and make it still fun to play in HR. Successfully block an attack, yeah. Immediately lose ability to block attack for 2+ seconds and get headshot by Bardiche stab. Yep. Yeah, that is, and just think, boss, you are a shield master. You are a shield master. And you get hit with a giant stick, and your fucking guy's like, whoa, oh, and he takes a stab in the face, you know? Yeah, fuck. So frustrating. 50% actually to do it right. Yeah, depending on your impact power and impact resistance. Yes. It is satisfying when it lands. I know what you're talking, Quick. It is very satisfying when those things all come together perfectly. Like their weapon and your shield. Your shield has heavier blocking power than their impact power, so you get that in like a super quick response, and then it's even snappier with shield mastery. Damn, it feels good. But you have to do like 3 things all at once. You have to block, know when the block's coming, and then immediately spam your attack. And not only that, you have to be able to like, you have a shield in your face, so you can't see fucking shit. And then you're just like swinging, and it's like, oh, did I hit him? It's like it's if they're spacing or doing anything properly, if you have an arming sword, maybe falchion's a little easier. It's hard to trade that damage. And then if you, let's say even if you commit to that swing, chances are you didn't stop their like attack pattern, so they're just smacking you in the face, even if you do trade. Shield trading king is arming sword. Yeah, against certain weapons it's incredibly fun, but you'll always run into barbarian weapons with crush that just fuck you up. Just so you know, Mac, yeah, I had a bit of a few days off. Like, life's been super busy. I kind of been debating what to do, as I always am with like Twitch and YouTube and all this stuff. I went through all like the numbers on the past 6 months and like tried to like justify some of what I've been doing. Not a good thing to be doing, you know. My chickens are dying. The viewership's dying. Life's been a little fucked. Vex, thank you for that follow. That helps. That helps, man. Yeah, life's been busy. I told the missus like a while ago, I won't really say exactly when, that I'm gonna do I got 6 months and we'll see where this goes. Dank Doin Sizz, thank you. So my time is running out. YouTube pay is terrible. Yep. You need some pretty crazy oilers, or just have like, you have the capacity to pump out videos like every day. One follow is 1 chicken resurrected. I do have to find some new chickens, yes. I do have to find some new chickens. Falchion Dead Zone so bad. Alright, what was I gonna... Oh yeah, I should... There was a video, I wonder if I have it. I was thinking about showing you guys like the original... The game that like made me fall in love with Slayer Fighter. I wonder if I can find it. Let's see. I think I put it on my my solid state. 1 second. My external hard drive. Man, I was going back through some old videos and stuff, and like looking at shit over the past, just reminiscing on good times where it's just like, just loving the game, you know? The fucking fear this game would put into you. The old trios into, like solo into trios and crypts. Oh man, what a time. Crazy. Your boy Blinn? I don't think I have, actually. Shield Mastery and Barricade should just be built into all shields. Yeah, people say that about, like, Shield Slam and Counterattack, and all those things should just be part of it. Yeah. Gaming ad revenue is the lowest of all genres. Yep. Yep. Yeah, YouTube, like, most people do it properly where they just advertise their Twitch. Like, long-form content is the only way you make money. So whether that be live streaming or, like, long-form YouTube content. And Dark and Darker doesn't really have a way of making real good long-form content. Which is why I experimented heavily with, like, the Permadeath series, which were, like, longer videos. And that stuff, because like the Rust YouTube scene is like movies, you know, hour plus. That's how those guys are generating like good money. But you have like 10, 12-minute games, like compilation videos don't really cut it, so you really have to tell a story. And within Dark and Darker, I've gone back and forth on this many times, what I want to do with that, because I do think it's possible. I'm just not always certain I have the skills to do it. I love storytelling. Like, I love the storytelling part of those videos, especially when I'm like, if I'm doing a lot of reading or reading a lot of books, like heavily influences what I want to do. So it's just very difficult to create that scene in Dark and Darker. The Zilson. I watched that video again last night. Yeah, I watched some of my old permadeaths back. Yeah, a couple nights ago too. Like I said, I've been like trying to like find a way. Where I've kind of learned, and I may put a video on this like tomorrow or the next day. I've basically learned the strategy I have right now. Obviously, the last month or two, I've really died down on YouTube because of Twitch. But I was kind of lost with what I wanted to do there. Like, views were like all over the place, hit or miss. There's literally, I looked at some of my like metrics on some of my videos, and there was like a couple videos which were kind of fun videos and like really kind of like I enjoyed making them and stuff. Like they had like let's say 2K views or 3K views, and then I think it was the Crystal Ball Slayer Fighter, and I used the word broken in the title, and it had like 15K views, and it's like holy fuck, man! That's literally what you have to do. You have to create clickbaity titles, and just get everyone feeding into that algorithm, you know? Crazy. Yeah. The one video that had broken in the title was like, maybe the topic was a bit more relevant than like me playing Ranger, or I forget what the other videos were, but they weren't like horrible videos. It wasn't just like trash content, I didn't think. But the Slayer Crystal Ball Fighter is broken video, 15-20K views. Yeah. Broken. And you go on YouTube and you click on YouTube and it's just like broken, OP, broken, insane damage, insane max health, insane, broken. It's just like, holy fuck. I've just never been that type of gamer, so I don't care about using broken stuff, you know? I don't. The broken build video is the best video by far. I'm not saying it's bad content. Some of those builds are really cool. It's really cool to watch that stuff, but for me to play that and enjoy it, it's just not what I enjoy, so it's tough. And honestly, no one on YouTube really gives a shit about you just playing a game and enjoying it. They want to see, like, you know, they want to see, like, emotional, interactive storytelling or, like, clickbaity stuff. Zoomer appeal, like Zepor said. Alright, let's see if I can find this video. Oh, yes, here it is. I think I have to capture this with a different player. Let's see. You guys will enjoy this one. The lore, yeah. The lore is, yeah, that's his content. I mean, he does well, right? Slayer Fighter Vomit? Nice. Nice. Slayer Fighter is basically, I would say, a better rogue right now. At least you feel, like, more impactful, especially if you have the new skin that gives you even more weapon damage. It's kind of nice. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this and see if we can capture this old video. Old video. This is from, like, playtest. This is from the February playtest, I think. This isn't the old... This isn't, like, from... Okay, here what do you guys want to see? The first video I ever made, like, the... Or do you want to see the first time I fell in love with, like, dual-wield Slayer Fighter? First video, like, content I ever dropped. Like, the reason why I fell in love with Dark and Darker is a different video than this one. This happened... I'll show you... Let's start from the beginning. Okay, let's start from the beginning. This would be way back in playtest 3. Yeah. Let's start from the beginning. Alright. Alright, so things are going to look a little strange because it is literally playtest 3 where I, for some reason, called my guy Willen, just because I thought if I ever had a dog, it'd be a sick name. I thought it'd be a cool name, you know? It's not that I'm obsessed with, like, Wellen or anything, just... Fuck, this is all fucky. Oh, come on. There you go. I'm not good at getting stuff to fit to screen, as you can tell. Alright. It's gonna have to be good enough. This is way back. Thoughts on damage? Should it be nerfed to +1? Oh. You mean on true damage? Yeah, I don't think a true damage nerf would be a bad thing. No. Alright, so we're gonna maybe get rid of the RuneScape music too. Sorry. Even though it's a vibe. This is way back. Victory Strike, Second Wind. You guys can hear this? Yeah. You can hear this. Longsword Fighter, man. Longsword Fighter. This is... Look at the date on this. Can you guys see the date? Probably can't. It's in the bottom. It is 2022. 2022. Nice to see you, Nugsy. Nugsy, you're Canadian, right? Didn't realize this. I hit you up with a follow today. I gotta watch more of your stuff. Yes, sir. Ah, okay. You better not come from, like, the same town as Soapy, who have, like, tingling ball sacks and an ice cream addiction. That's a bit fucked up. Alright, so this is 2022, 12/24, and that is okay, to prove it to you guys, maybe I don't have to prove it to you guys, but if I were to expect the proper, like, when this file was created, it was 11:30, Christmas Eve. So I got back from visiting my parents, I had the whole day, like, tomorrow planned to, like, do, you know, Christmas stuff, of course. Christmas trees, I was working for a guy doing Christmas trees, up until, like, the 22nd. So they extended the playtest. It was supposed to end, like, the 16th or 18th. It got extended until, like, I think the 26th. So I got to come home and have, like, a day, well, kind of a day, like an evening playing Dark and Darker. So I was recording content just because... I honestly don't know why I was recording content. I think it's just because I just really enjoyed Ranger, and there wasn't a lot of content around the game at the time. So this was literally, like, Christmas Eve. I uploaded my first video, like 1 a.m. or something, Christmas Day. I went out with my wife the next day, and it got, like, 20,000 views. 25,000 views. It just blew my mind. So we're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna skip ahead to the good parts. But look at this. Oh my god, just wait. There's some modifiers on some of this gear that's just, like, so funny to me. There's a couple of them coming up that's, like, all the additional true damage and stuff, right? It's, like, all the weird shit we don't have anymore. Oh. The old Gamison, yep. That's right. I'll show you guys the... I'll get rid of this for a second. You can see my old guy in the corner as well. Maybe we recognize some names. Vargle. Snargle. Well, that guy's got a racist name, so we'll just not read that. Fuck. Alright. Of course. Alright, yep. Let's just do this. Fuck. Old Gamison, yep. So, I've seen worse, yeah, oh yeah. The game, like, the color looks... I don't know if the color looks different. Oh my god, I was so scared, man. Going in here as a solo. First time, like, this is the first playtest. I might have played, like, 10 or 15 hours of this game, maybe, during this playtest. I was not good at this, you know? I was not good at this. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It looks different, yeah. My recording quality wasn't very good. I uploaded my first video at 720p. Like, didn't know anything. I'm, like, crouching around, you know. Actually trying to survive. The old UI is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I only saved, like, 2 or 3 videos from the, like, way back. Like, actual, like, full recording of the game, because I wanted to keep, like, the first game I played, and the game that I, like, really was like, man, Dual Wield Slayer, or Dual Wield Fighter is just so fucking fun. Also, there's one thing you'll notice, and Augustin's commented on this before, and I'll let you guys watch it first, like these fights at the end, and then I'll see what your impression is. It does. There is one thing that he noticed right away. which was kind of interesting. Let's just say it's the reason why he enjoyed the game so much as well. A couple fighter boys in plate. Apparently didn't hear me. It's an old video. Oh yeah, this is from Playtest 3. This is from 2022. Yeah. Christmas Eve. Midnight. Playtest extended a few days. Can we add this emote? I like it. Yeah. That is how I drink, yeah, that is... Yeah. That's pretty reminiscent to how I drink, my milk from the jug out of the fridge, yeah. So, yeah, I was talking about you. Ember was suggesting you were, like, balls deep in a tub of ice cream. And I did leak some messages that... You were telling me that you enjoy having a tub of ice cream just for your balls to, like, sit in. And then you eat a different type of ice cream. Yeah. I did let that one slip. Because you said your balls are always tingling and stuff. And it helps. Yeah. This is when it gets exciting. Don't worry. This is like the moment. This is the moment where shit started to click. And I was like, damn, this game's fucking good. You know? Damn, this game is good. Sometimes the same one. Fuck, this was good. Playtest 3, man. Alright, maybe it happens here in a second. Oh no, here we go. Oh man, that's satisfying with the longsword. Oh my god. It was so good, man. This, just the fact that this happened when, like, I had, like, I barely played the game, right? Ah, it just felt so awesome. It felt so fucking good. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some of the modifiers that pop up. What do we got here? It was like the largest hit of dopamine. Yep. 1 HP. Okay, the crazy thing was, I still have not seen, to this day, I have not witnessed another recording that shows Victory Strike actually saving someone's life because they killed another player. Yeah, I still loot the exact same. My looting hasn't changed. Just relax, okay? Relax. So watch. The Victory Strike kills this guy. The 5% HP actually saves my life. This was 5% at the time. Right there. I have not witnessed a moment like that since. I still have not witnessed a moment like that. That's the only reason why I'm alive. Because of Victory Strike. Like, who the fuck was using Victory Strike? No one. Absolutely no one. And, like, the chances of that just, like, this whole situation was fucking crazy, in my opinion. Just because, like, the timing, like, I was working a bunch of, doing jobs, like, I wasn't making any content. I hadn't made content in, like, 3 or 4 years, like, didn't even press live in a long time. And then this moment happened, and I'm like, holy fuck. Maybe I should share this with people. So I made a YouTube channel. I figured out how to, like, upload. I ran it through some, like, free editing software. Yeah. And I uploaded it, and it got 25,000. 25,000 other people enjoyed. I didn't upload the whole thing, I just uploaded this fight. But I still have not witnessed anything like that Victory Strike. It just hasn't happened. No one uses it. This is Playtest 3. Oh. Yeah, meta is not really what I get up to. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Okay, well I'm scared to peek the looting because I still loot the exact same way, you know? And I know you guys are gonna make fun of me for it. Balance weapon right there. This is from playtest 3. Yeah, this is from playtest 3. Let's see what I find here on this blue. I think it's all attributes. I think I found a couple all attribute stuff. Debuff duration, all attribute +1 on the pants. Blues with only 1 roll, kind of weird. You know? Magic resist. I forgot they had magic resist on them. 2 move speed on the boots. Gross. Move speed bonus ring. Kind of bis. Magic pen. There was another all attribute piece, I remember. I think it was on like a ring or something. Yeah, you get greens or blues with no rolls. Yeah, it was weird. Weird time. I think I surge kit here. The old surge kit. Just like the bar at the bottom looks so different. I'm panicking. Zone's coming. This is the last guy I check. Let's see. There was something else I remember seeing that I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe, oh, I think it's all attribute helmet. Oh, max health. All attribute chest piece, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Then, okay, the last one from playtest. This isn't playtest 3, this is playtest 4, I think. And this is like when I started using Slayer Fighter more. Playtest 3, remember? I think I played like 10 or 12 hours, maybe. Same thing happened to me that December, or November, December, as it happened to me this November, December, when I was working like... I was working one job, and then... So I'd be leaving, I'd be like, one job would start at 8, I'd be done it at 4, I'd drive to the other job, and work there till like 8 or 9 at night. So I was working like 12 hours, and then trying to stream and make videos and stuff. Difficult time of year. This one is the Slayer Fighter one, the dual wield one. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, this is one I just like loved. This is when Adrenaline Rush was one single use. A geared longsword fighter, I believe him. Yep. A meta Wilson sub goal. All meta all week. Well, we might be playing Slayer tonight, so maybe some people say that's Slayer. Thinking that's meta, I mean. This is old school crossbow, dual wield. When it was, I think, 15% action speed. They just buffed it for playtest 4. It was 7.5. They doubled it. So it's 15% action speed. Adrenaline Rush is single use. And I think you needed like a green campfire. So I'm using my one Adrenaline Rush. This is it. This is it. Oh, it feels so good, honestly. These normal fights are so funny back then. Oh. Oh, just slapping people in the head with an arming sword. Oh, man. It felt so good. It goes on, though. There's still more. It felt so good. This was like playtest 4, I think. Yeah, we stumble into another team. We kill the wizard with a crossbow bolt. Which I still laugh at. Because every time I'm just picturing like a new player just getting fucking crossbow bolted on wizard. Like he got attacked by a couple spiders or something. Crossbows, I'll be interested to see actually, what was crossbow's damage then? I wonder if I show my weapons in this. I'm really interested to see what crossbow's damage was. Wait, maybe do we get a damage check? Of course we don't. 51 on the arming sword. So no, Slayer didn't exist at this time, remember. So I'm not getting the 5 weapon damage. That's just 50 damage. Straight slap him with the arming sword. I would love to see what crossbow was doing. Anyway, we found another team. It's kind of funny. Dead. Dead. These guys are panicking. Their trio buddy is now dead. Not even a headshot, nope. Not even a headshot. Man. Oh wait, someone posted a link earlier that they wanted me to watch. Fuck, I missed it. Cheap viewers on this site? No thanks, sorry. Don't need them. Get all the paid viewers I need. I forget what happens here. The barbarian, I think. Yeah. And a rogue. Lighting looks a little different, doesn't it? It's a little different. Infinite ammo crossbow? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Did you already talk about a little bit, Nomac, but like, do you think it's going to be damage modifiers or like random modifiers, or do you think it's going to be like? I think it's going to be more skills and perks. Skills and perks. They've had like a month of data or more, and all the multi-classing shit with like no changes. They have to have some sort of vibe or feeling of what is strong and what is weak on all the classes. Yeah, so there's got to be some serious like. Serious change-ups here. Like the meta needs to change somehow. Like everyone's so bored of playing their classes. This is a typical Dark and Darker fight. Just using my crossbow. Sprint did not have any sound effects, so this guy just had no idea. We chop him in the head. I love it. Battle axe was still shit then. It has infinite ammo? That's what's going on there? Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Oh. And we chop him in the head. Every single one of those kills was like a two-shot... It was like a... You know what I mean? It was the two swing arming sword to the face kills. It was just so satisfying to me. So satisfying when I first started playing dual wield. I never experienced that ever on... With the 15% action speed, you know? So good. I'd like to see if my crossbow, if I ever show the damage, because there's an even crazier moment in the same video. Even crazier moment. So this one goes on. Yep, this one goes on, and there's a crazy crossbow shot. Yeah, this is crazy. This still makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. This one's pretty cool. Like I said, I had such limited time to play this game during some of these playtests that I just couldn't believe some of this stuff. So if you think this guy can work 7TV, what happened? Drink. Wait, are you hearing me drink? Maybe. The fucking 2-minute long invis potions? Nice. Didn't need arrows back then or bolts. True, yeah, true. Oh my god, another one. I want you guys to miss this moment. Wait, I have it. I have that one. It's probably because, here, what's happening is, look, here's what's happening. If I put the Twitch chat on, you know, it's there, right? That's what you're seeing. You know? But I have to include the YouTube folks as well. This is it. I think. Should be soon. Should be soon. This little wizard has no idea what's put to hit him. I'm doing aim train for 4 hours before every stream. Yep, look at this. This motherfucker thinks he's getting away. Dead. Dead. Fucking goner. Oh. Felt so good. Felt so good. On the same game where I was using dual wield, like this sold dual wield to me. It was just so fun, this whole game. Oh. Just by the post, you know? Just by the post. So good. So good. I'm like aiming at the post, alright? I'm threading the needle. You know, it's just beside it. Have any aiming tips? Some walls don't have collision, so you can get away with this stuff. Oh, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Getting chased by a spider. Oh, man. Same game. This is playtest 4. This is when I started playing Dual Wield Fighter. Like, before anyone else was playing Dual Wield Fighter. This is like February, like, during the February playtest. Crazy. What's this guy's name? Whitebeard the Pirate. Yeah. Just hoovering up all this amazing stuff. Yeah. I think we get away. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have. This Milk XY one is... Wait a second. Is how it doesn't headshot, and that's what I was wondering too. 5 dead fish. Huh. Thank you for that follow. Very, very kind of you. Okay, that's a good question. What do you guys think? New UI or old UI? What do you think? I'm just gonna let this play, and then for anyone that's like maybe just arriving or something. Thank you, dead fish. You know? Like, the crossbow looks kind of funny in the bottom, doesn't it? But, like, your Q and your E. The arrows on the right. You get the status effects kind of popping up above your name. You know, the new, yeah. I'm not a person that really, like, gets... I'm pretty indifferent, honestly. I like them both. It does look pretty clean. Kind of like the health bar. You know? Nostalgia has faded, yeah. I do like, you can see the green and blue weapons, like, you know, you have them, like, over here somewhere or something now. Better? Bar array. Old school HUD was the best. What are you talking about? Also, guys, big news today. I had a fucking ginormous. I'll let you guys guess. What did I have today that was ginormous? Just throw out any guesses you want. Yeah. I am monitoring chat, so I will ban anything weird. Yep. I already timed out. Okay. Check those Franny shots. Okay. Giant sand close. It was pretty. It had a lot of substance to it. It's pretty good size. A wiener? No, just a pleb. True. Dad, all times in patch and update. Lately, that's the way it feels. Yeah. I didn't dig out a ginormous chocolate trench now. The raccoons are still waiting for the Chocolate King to return. Yeah, $5 footlong. That's an idea. I had a giant poutine. Yeah, giant. Really big. It had like a fuck ton of hamburger too in it. It was like a hamburger poutine, you know? It was massive. I went to a car dealership today to try to like... Okay, for one, car dealerships are fucked.
I paid off my car, so I'm choosing to celebrate it with you.
Why to do it twice? It was worthy of doing it twice. $50 fucking from Scrip. After I just randomly mentioned car dealerships being shit. Congratulations, man. The fucking timing. What? Thank you for those $50, man. Wow. Crazy. I want to be in that same boat as you. I don't know why I read it twice. Did you guys hear that twice? Because Streamlabs has completely changed all the alerts. So it's like fucking up all my alerts now. They're like double sending them all. I know Soapy was having problems with his alerts today as well or something. Or when I think I stopped in, I don't know if he's still here, but like his alerts were like sometimes sending or they were super late. And now mine are like double sending. So I have to like, I had to change a bunch of shit before the stream. Are you gonna play the game or just yap? Is the game up? Is the game up? Is it up? Oh, it is. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, Jesus. We're getting a lot of viewers just yapping, so I mean, I suppose I could play the game. Yeah. Car dealership, I went there today. They're just dumb. So they're just dumb. I went there to buy a vehicle that was like a cheaper vehicle. I was gonna pay it off, so I wouldn't have any like same thing. Script celebrating here. I wanted to get my payments just gone in case I want to buy a house, and basically they it was just so fucked. Like, let's say, okay, I'm trading in a really good vehicle that's a hybrid that's worth like Yappa, yeah, it's worth like $30,000 Canadian, give or take, right? Fairly sought after, like a hybrid model, and they basically just offered me what I owed. They offered me less than what I owed on it, and I know if I could sell it properly, it'd be worth like 31 or 32, at least. So I was going in there to look at a vehicle that was worth $9,500, and I test drove it. For some reason, it's still saying maintenance. What is this shit? All right, someone ban him. Ban him. What is this? The fuck is this? All right, so yeah, I went in there 3 hours of wait time. I know, guest. I know. I went in there. Okay. Chat has spoken. Sorry, I farted. Okay. I went in there. Okay, remember, $9,500. $9,500. I went in there with a vehicle worth around $30,000 easy on the private market. They offered me $21,000 or $20,000 for my vehicle, which I owed, I think, $22,000 on, right? I was gonna have to pay them $12,000, $12,500 to leave with the vehicle that I was test driving. The fucking vehicle was 9.5. I'm giving them a vehicle that they're gonna resell for close to $10,000 more than what they're offering me, and then also make the interest at like 9 or 10%. Like, interest rates are crazy high. So someone's probably gonna walk into that dealership, finance that vehicle, and they're gonna make like 10 or 15 grand on interest or something. So it was like a $25,000 swing in their favor, and they were nickel and diming me over like $500. Exactly. That was my fucking question. Okay, I'm like, at first I was so confused. I looked at the guy and I'm like, so wait, you're giving me $12,000 so I can pay for the new vehicle? So then I'm only really like, I'm like, wait a second here. The price went up 3 grand because all their fees and all this stuff, and like, oh, but you're saving the taxes because it's a trade-in, yada yada yada. So I had another offer from a different dealership, and I kind of used that as leverage. And I'm like, well, look, they were just going to give me like a straight check for like $2,500, $3,000. So I could literally just take that check, show up at your dealership, and pay less money for that vehicle, like a lot less. You know, like, how does this make sense? And my wife was there, and I had my little one with me, and the guy was just like, okay, like, what do you need it to be to walk out with this vehicle? So I was like, okay, like, is there some way we can get it to like 10, or, you know, even just like the price of what that car is? So I'm like, I'm trading in, you guys are paying off all the fees, I save the taxes, and then I get the new vehicle, like, taxes in. Yeah, okay, so 10, had to go to his manager, went to his manager. His manager said 10's probably the best they could do. And I'm like, okay. When I test drove the car, the fucking thing was a super clean, low mileage Toyota. Older couple had it, pristine. They never even touched it. They just took the trade in and it had been there for a day. The shocks were fucked. The shocks were literally fucked the whole way around the vehicle. I could see the oil. Like, you know, if you have like the CV boot that goes over your shocks, or like the boot that goes over the shocks, the shocks on the front were so shot. I hit a pothole in the parking lot, and it fucking jarred the whole vehicle. And the salesman's like, yeah, when I drove it over here across the parking lot, I kind of wondered if there was something going on in the front. So I drove it around the city, and like, everything was just hammering the front end of that vehicle, and I'm like, okay, it's hopefully just shocks. And then it's like, are we talking like a strut mounts, and then I'm doing struts the whole way around in this fucking thing. Oh, and by the way, I had to pay $3,000 more than what you're asking after trading in my vehicle. It's just like my mind was fucking blown. Like I was blown. It did not go how I expected. It did not go how I expected. I should have known better. Really, the first time I've ever tried to take my dealership in to be like a car in to be traded back into a dealership, and holy fuck, they are the king of scammers. Holy shit. Yeah. It's crazy. So eventually I told the guy, like, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to have to put, like, if it's just shocks and I have a good mechanic, like, let's say like $500 to $800 for front end parts. Just like, let's just assume that. So, okay, I'm saving like $1,200 on taxes. So, like, maybe I could do 9.5. He's like, well, 9.5, like, would you leave with this vehicle? He's like, he's looking at me, he's like, would you leave with this vehicle at 9.5? I'm like, sure. And I was like hesitant. I'm like, hopefully wouldn't be too much for front end parts. It's still the vehicle I want for my family and stuff, whatever, trade-ins, whatever. He goes to his manager. 30 seconds later, we can't do 9.5. It's got to be 10. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good. I'll call you. I'm going to go have lunch with my family. I'll think about it. But if someone else shows up, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad selling them the vehicle. And I just walked out of there. I sent him a text message saying, we'll pass. I was not happy. And like my wife's like constantly telling me, she's like, you need to explain these things. You need to explain these things. Oh yeah, he wanted to sell me that vehicle, but his manager was just being a dickbag. He was like in his office eating McDonald's, like listening to the conversation, but not involved. But the little guy, the middleman running back and forth, relaying information was kind of pissing me off. I'm just like, I don't realize I'm the king of raccoons, the fucking chocolate king, man. Anyway, I walked out of there. I'm glad that they didn't say 9.5 because I don't regret not. I don't regret leaving that dealership without a vehicle at all. Yeah. Like I test drove the car, pointed out like 3 or 4 problems that they just got it, so he didn't even know that the struts were fucked. Yeah. It was kind of fucked. I could not believe in my head the whole way home. Okay, don't forget, I drove an hour and a half to go look at this vehicle. So I left this morning at 11 a.m. with my family. We went and test drove a vehicle. We had lunch. I got home at like 5 o'clock today, like 4:30. Just completely fucked my day. Completely fucked my day. I had cash, yes. Stupid idiots. Anyway. Cannot believe it. So yes, Scrip, I'm right there with you. Someday I'll have this vehicle paid off. What was the total cost? No trade-in? 9.5. 9.5. And somehow the first offer they made me was 12.5. Walking out of there after trading in my vehicle. Essentially, they were going to give me less than what I had already paid off on my vehicle. When my vehicle, I owe 20. I think I owe 21 on my vehicle. They offered me like 20 or less. And then, or maybe 22 on my vehicle. But I've literally checked the market for the past 6 months. I know if I were to pay off my own vehicle and sell it, I could get 32 for it for a joke. 32 would be like a decent, like they're literally going to make 10 grand. That's what they were trying to do. Yeah. So they were literally like making me pay for them to resell my vehicle and then making me pay more for a vehicle that needed a bunch of work. It makes, because I owe money still. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. They literally just offer you what you owe and try to fuck you. Literally. I was pissed. But I can still go back to the other dealership if I want to get I think the $2,500 check. Can I say thank you for talking about soapy new? Yeah. Something about soap and mayo. They just need checked once in a while. Anyway. Yeah. Best decision made on this channel. He'll be back. He's getting some ice cream. He'll be back. Just need a band mail overall. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun just yapping, man. We got some good stories. We got some good stories. My viewership is up, and I'm like, there's something seriously wrong with my skill set or my gameplay if I'm averaging 15 more viewers, not even playing the game. I need to do some serious improving. Like, do we just jump into? I know I'm not doing it. I'm not doing aim training. Fuck it. I'm not letting you guys see that. No. I heard you get more viewers if you ban Mayo. They can do that since lots of people would rather pay for the convenience than do paperwork themselves. Yeah, I'm tempted to like, there's kind of like a weird, crazy situation going on right now with like, oh, this is a perfect emote for this current situation we have with this song. Holy fuck. Oh boy. Flower Cat Jam. Nice. Someone, I gotta show this to you guys on YouTube. One sec. Let's put the Twitch chat box up. Where is the other one? Oh, sorry, it hasn't been up. Okay, Cat Jam. Come on, Cat Flower Jam. Flower Cat Jam. What is it? Oh, it's like jam, like all caps. Is it working? Shit, I just moved something I wasn't supposed to. Isn't it better be showing up unless it's broke? It's not. Son of a bitch. That's broken as well. So much of my shit's broken today. Slack Crown, nice to see you. You have to go to Twitch chat, I'm sorry. The emotes aren't showing up, so my dashboard's fucked. My sound alerts are playing twice for whatever reason. Crazy. I'm getting Brian and the pirate. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think my camera's in the wrong spot now. There we go. See, Mayo broke it? Probably. Probably, honestly. I don't think 17 emotes show through the default chat sources. It used to for me. It used to. Crazy boomer take, I know, yeah. Okay, so... Okay, speaking of boomer moments, there was an advertisement on the radio today that really pissed me off. I think it was like, have you guys heard tell Kelsey's Roadhouse? Oh, infuriating. Infuriating. So they're doing like an advertisement to build like their menu or whatever, and then they go at the end of it and say half price Appies. I was... Appies? Are you guys actually calling them Appies? Like, when have we gone from appetizers to Appies? So I had that happen. Appies? Appies? Oh, it pissed me off. It actually pissed me off. And then, like, my father went out to dinner because it was his sister's birthday. I'm on the phone with my father. The first time he's gone out to a meal at a restaurant in probably like 4 years. I'm not even kidding. And he doesn't even know what appetizers are called. He's like, yeah, my sister ordered what are those things called you get like before the meal comes out? And I'm like, appetizers. And then I'm listening to the fucking bullshit radio and they're saying Appies. Oh, grinds my gears. Appies, apps, yeah, like apps night. I've said apps night. Like, we're going to apps night when I was in university. Like, we'd go to apps night and get wings. Yeah, I understand that. Appies? What the fuck? I was actually disgusted. Boycott time? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is way more lame, really. Apps night? Appies? Nuggy? No. Crap on highways? Crazy thing. When I was in high school, someone threw like cow manure all over the front of the school. Like covered the whole like waiting area for the buses, like the steps, the doors going into the front doors. Yeah. Just fucking soaked her with liquid cow manure. Yep, we had to use the back door for a few days. Crazy. Yeah, for that day. Maybe it wasn't a few days. Another thing. Man, we have so many good stories tonight. Fuck, you guys are prompting some good stories. There was a motherfucker that put like a push bar on his car. You know those push bars? He straight up bought a push bar because he used to love hitting deer with his car. Really fucked up individual. This is like, what's that movie, like Death Race, where the guy like drives this old like car that he likes crashing while killing people and stuff. So yeah, he would have this crazy front end thing on his car to hit deer with. Halloween, he hits a deer and throws it on the step of the school. I used to go to school really early. I'm one of the first kids to arrive, My teacher, like one of the teachers at the school, had a tarp over it, and all you could see is like blood coming out from underneath this tarp. Like you could see like blood coming out from underneath this tarp. It's on the front door. And guess what she fucking says? Guess what her exact words are? When I walk up to the door going to class, or going into the school early, one of the first people there. Guess what the words were? Did you do this? No. No. Oops, I did it again? No. No. It was way worse. She says, remember, I can't see what's under the tarp. I literally have no fucking clue what's there. She says, we have a body. I fucking kid you not. That is what she said. I was like, what? What? I was so shocked. And then she like lifts it up and it's a fucking deer. And I'm like, you're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. That's the words you use to describe that whole scenario. I thought someone was dead. Like, Jesus Christ. What? Wilson, it was a body, man. It was, dude. Oh my god. Like, and I could see like the blood trail because they drug it up onto the step, right? In front of the front doors, and I'm like, holy shit. We have a body? It's like, oh, it's a fucking deer, man. Are we talking about people that say appies? We may get to that point if I have to listen to that advertisement one more time. It's almost as psychotic as him leaving it there. Look. Yeah, I'm from the country. Crazy shit happens. Yep. Didn't really faze me that much. Just someone pulling a fast one. I've had people like leave dead animals on people's mailboxes, like, you know. That was just you hit roadkill, you take it to your friend's house and leave it on their mailbox. Yep. That used to happen. I can't explain it. Yeah. Fucking bored people out here. Yeah. You bury chocolate in your backyard. Yes. Yeah. Just ghetto things. I shot myself with a nail gun. Slack. That is not good, man. People have died from getting shot by nail guns. Appies, fuck. Josh. Don't go down that road, man. Once you start saying appies, your whole life will change. And not for the fucking better. I promise you. Like, oh, I'm just going out with my buds, getting some appies, chewing on some wings and drinking some beer. Like, oh, it's the lack of masculinity when you say that just like grinds my gears. Appies. Shrimp appies. Fuck. I hate it. I just got in here. Well, tread lightly. Tread lightly, my friend. We're on a different course tonight. Nail guns are the best. Yeah, I've never used a nail gun. Any roofs I've done have been the old hammer and nail. Yep. First time viewer. Nice. Welcome. Yep. Slack. I don't know if I got your follow or not, Slack Crown, but thank you. 7 minutes ago. Very, very kind of you. I might have been telling some raccoon story or whatnot. We're just waiting for the game, I guess. I don't know. What else to do? I could bring up some old school RuneScape, but I know that also triggers people in chat. You know? That also triggers a few longtime viewers. God damn, you're strong, man. Yep. Oh, stop. Want to get some appies, brother. Fuck. I actually hate that. It makes me mad. Oh my God. I hope my wife never learns that word. Please, God. Please, God, save me from that. If she starts saying that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. God, I need to not look at chat for a bit. It's not looking good. I've said too much. People know. People know what triggers me now. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Pulsar. No, man. No. McNuggies? McNuggies is like... It's acceptable, I guess. But I can't say I would want to be around it that long. Like people saying that. Appies, Wingies, Nuggies, beer... Oh, no. No, Lance. We don't say beeries. We don't, man. I gotta turn off the double music here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, you guys are making me like tear up with how disgusting that sounds. Fuck. Just so much raw emotion. Appy just sounds weak. It just sounds wrong. Like, why are they using that in an advertisement? For us to forget to... I'm going to wait 3 hours for us all to forget about Appies. Yeah. Seems like baby talk. I don't know why it's a thing. Exactly. 20-piece nuggies or what? Yeah. McNuggets, man. Nuggets. Like, you say chicken and nuggets. You don't say nuggies. Like, that's not a thing. Probably to get you talking, but I suppose. Like, I just did like an hour-long advertisement free of charge for Kelsey's Roadhouse because of that stupid word. Some RuneScape. God. You ever played Pac-Man? Not really, no. Willie on his farmy. Yep. Dino Nuggies. Okay. Dino Nuggies. Yeah, I can see that one. That one makes sense. The whole dino part already sounds a little childish to begin with, so you're kind of like... You're kind of eased into the whole nuggy part. But if someone just says, like... Give me 20 nuggies... That hurts a little. That hurts me a little. Just trailing streaming. Oh, God. Fuck. What have I created? By the way, we're doing good with the fishing. We're on world 369, if anyone's interested. We're at level 72. I was like level 55 like last week, so we got some stuff done. Tizers, like appetizers. Yeah, I just think apps is probably better. Dining nuggy for Appy, please. Stank man. Dark and darky. Oh God. Oh. I promise if my child learns the word like some of those like the word like Appy and starts like begging for these things, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I will not give in. Yeah. Okay. Any guesses? McNuggies. I had a nickname when I was in university. I had a nickname when I was in university. I'm gonna share some more Wilson lore. Pretty awesome story, honestly. This is another good story. Pretty fond memories about this. Big Willie? That was what the ladies called me. But my guy friends called me something else. Yeah. You're never gonna guess it. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, so the story was we used to have like a lot of like parties and drinking stuff. Fondy Memmy story, yeah, exactly. So we had this giant like tournament. It was like a beer pong tournament, giant party. Like my room, I had like a sound system, like in my house, like I had a sound system set up with like speakers and like the whole 9 yards. And I went through like 3 or 4 speakers or sound systems that year because I kept the volume, like some girl would come in and the volume would just go fucking through the roof. Speakers would be fucked. Sound system would be overheated. and I was probably pushing them a little too hard. I would just go on Kijiji and buy the cheapest, cheapest sound system I could find. So while this was going on, I what am I listening to? Whatever people put on, everything. Kesha, who knows, you know. So while this is going on, I had a crazy idea where I needed to go to McDonald's, and I wanted to go to McDonald's and order just a fuck ton of junior chickens and McDoubles, you know, like as many as I could get. So I asked a guy there at the party. He wasn't drinking. I asked him. I say, "Hey, can you drive me to McDonald's? I want to order a bunch of food for everybody." Right? Yeah, I'm trying to make it pure, but may turn into a main depending on how this goes. And so he doesn't have a car, so he has to borrow his girlfriend's car. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. Why doesn't he have a vehicle? Anyway, he starts driving us. This is like 12:30 at night. He starts driving us to the McDonald's. He's all over the fucking road. I'm having like serious second thoughts, like, oh fuck. This guy is drunk. Like he lied, you know? He straight up lied to me. No. Turns out, he was hitting the curb, like, didn't know what the fuck to do with the signal light and stuff. 60 strength. He was just a horrible driver. He didn't have his license. He straight up did not have a license. So, somewhere in that conversation, he could have said, hey, I don't actually have a license, which is why my girlfriend drives, and she has the car. But he didn't. He's like, oh, I'm sober. I'll drive you guys, no big deal. I'll just take my girlfriend's car. He fucking didn't have a license, man. We were fucking all over the place. Like, oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. So we get there. I ordered, I think it was either 25 and 25 or 30 and 30. 30 and 30, so 30 junior chickens and 30 McDoubles. I think it was 25 and 25 for like an even 50. And they were like maybe $1.50, $2 a piece at the time. So I come back with like 50 or 60 burgers for this party. And we just we made it back. But I remember the drive back was way more terrifying than the drive there. Because the drive there, I was kind of like, oh, he's just not paying attention. Maybe we shouldn't distract him. But the drive back, he was like, it was scary. Because I'm like, now at the point, I'm like, oh, fuck. If we get pulled over, like, this guy's going to fucking crash into somebody. I have 50 burgers, 60 burgers. I got to get back to the party. You know? So, yeah, he was confident individual. Yes, they were not happy, Ember. The backroom staff was not happy. They're like, oh, so you're the guy. I'm like, yep. Anyway, it took a while. It took a long time. We got back. I was literally tossing like cheeseburgers around. Everyone was excited. It was pumped. We survived. And so my nickname was McLovin. McLovin for a while. Yeah. McLovin it. I ended up doing it a couple more times. Super cheap at the time, you know. Super cheap. Like, we used to call it the McGangbang. I don't know if you guys have ever called it that, where you have, like, the McDouble and the junior chicken. You, like, take the bun off and, like, kind of, like, seat them together. And it's, like, we call it a McGangbang. That's what I was ordering, basically. You could actually walk into McDonald's and say that, and they used to know. They used to know. But I don't know if that's, like, a thing anywhere else in the world. This bro's helping the boys out being bros. Yeah, I was terrified, man. Oh, killed me in the ice caves. Wilson, we had a nice 1v1. Thought I had you. Aiden, who were you, man? I've been running around ice caves for a while. I had a couple fights with barbarians. Swamp Bra, yeah, I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know what else to do. I guess maybe I could move this so you guys can see the... Still on maintenance, I guess. I don't know. We're just yapping and telling stories. Like I have endless stories. Are you from Texas? No. No. Alberta? The Texas of Canada? No, I'm not from Alberta either. Could play marbles. I don't think I ever played marbles on stream. I do need to get some fishing done. 20 defense pure. Yeah, I got a pure. I was gonna use it for, like, free to play, and then I've always had this. I've always had like every time I've played old school RuneScape, even on my main account, I never grinded enough to fish sharks. I don't think sharks are really that profitable anymore. But I remember my main account, obviously didn't. 07scape, when it came out in 2013, it got hacked. So I had like a main I was doing all the questing with, and I had like 60 or 70 fishing, and I was gonna like get it to like 80 or 90. And that got hacked, and then I made another account, a pure, that just didn't get anywhere. And then I made this one before Dark and Darker came out, just fucking around, getting to like 60 strength and stuff. And I said, I've always wanted to be able to fish sharks, or at least do like barbarian fishing. They've also added like other fish to the game. And it's crazy because this whole like thought process of getting back into fishing again was like 2 days before SDF was like, hey, fishing would be great. You know, fishing would be great. Yeah. So there's also like dark crabs, which I think would be cool, just to like see these other things. What are there? There's some new ones. Yeah, dark crabs new. There's also minnows, which I don't remember being in like old school RuneScape. Minnows, yeah, minnows are here. But I always thought barbarian fishing was just like super cool, and I never got to experience it really. Like once again, like I just didn't have a lot of like RuneScape's super grindy. I've never had the time. We also found a hard clue scroll recently. So I can kick your ass again. Well, wait a second. The barb, you took me to the high ground area and shot me some arrows into me, but I got a nice killing strike. Farming years. Yeah, I think I remember that fight. Did I jump up on like the little rocky bit and get away from you a couple times? Yeah. Yeah, that was a close one. Why not make it full screen? I guess. How's that? You guys don't want to see my face? Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? Where is this supposed to go? Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nice. I thought we'd be playing the game by now. I really did. I was mistaken. For React content, oh, if you guys have clips or Reddit or stuff, we could do that. I want to do Temperos. Yeah, I also want to get the fishing outfit and all that stuff. Let's see. Is there any updates to the announcement? No, nothing. Fuck, we could be waiting a while. We could do some React content. I have a clip you could react to. Oh God, please let it be Dark and Darker related. When someone says fishing in Dark and Darker, I am summoned, man. It was so good, yeah. A good fight, Aiden. That was fun. That was fun. I think you're running like, you're running some plate armor, like some armor on your barb. So I was like, yes. Fuck. I see Ember's thing. Okay, what's this dog shit? And I was just fast enough to get away. Because if you were doing like Lizard Barbarian and that Achilles strike hits, you'd probably catch me and I'd die. With like no gear on. Alright, let's see what this junk is. Let's see what he's linked me. Diny Nuggy for Appy, please. No. 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 No, stop. Oh God, that's horrifying. Oh, Nuxie's got one. That's fucking horrifying that I said those words. I cannot believe that. Full screen RuneScape? Yeah, Dime, I know, you're gonna be a little upset by this. I know it's not your thing. It just has to happen, I'm sorry. Wait, what happened here? Why is so many of these things so scuffed when I first open them? Jesus Christ. Let's see this. You guys see that okay? Hopefully you can hear it. My audio is sometimes a little scuffed. Yeah, you can.
I cannot tell where this guy is.
Ooh. Oh, damn. My wizard's so mad. Fuck, I always forget. Okay. Someone please, anytime you ever link a Soapy clip, remind me. Just say 10%. Just say 10%. That was you! Oh, Big Nug. I was gonna ask. I was like, that's a crazy name. Damn. You gotta say 10%. You cannot go over 10%. You're asking for trouble. There, that's better.
Holy fuck, I think I am cheating.
Oh god. That's crazy that it was you, man. Invis? Oh. Damn. That's just so unlucky, really, for you. Oh, man. Look at that arrow. Look at it. You guys might not be able to see it very well, but... Fuck. Perfect headshot. Look. It's like lingering right there. And then I became a ranger main, yep. Yeah, Soapy talking about... Like, I think you can see the splatter before you come out of Invis. That's crazy. That's crazy. Poor Nugsy. 2-1. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 1 second, I just coulda... Just, you know, just quickly, one sec. Quickly, you know. What do we got now? What do we got now? What does Aubrey have? 2-1. I'm so good at streaming, I know how to link everything so, like, grab everything so easily. I'm so good at this. Alright, what is this one? Okay, it's Aubrey. Oh. The whole double ranger team. They're running scared now. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh man, that's like max range. That is a max range double kill. They should have known. They should have known by the first one. Like right here. You definitely hit them with this one too, Aubrey. Like I think you doubled them with this one too. Like I was thinking that with the first one. I was like, damn, you got both of them. Look at that. And then you just smoke them again. I'm kind of glad they nerfed the AoE on that, though. Oof.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those poor rangers. They should have known.
2-1, die. You got 2-1, die.
That's the stuff I like to see. People out here enjoying the game. Killing rangers. That's what I like to see. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was fully armored, so I was a bit slower. Yeah, I remember you, Aiden. Honestly, nerf cleric. Does anyone play solo cleric? I don't know if Zepor's still here. What kind of experience is that? Not even trolling. Cleric and trios is crazy. I wish I was playing with Ryan and Soapy tonight because they did some trios with Not Like This Joe and he was running cleric, and I really want to ask them their opinion, like, because I from what Soapy was saying, they just like wiped. I think they went like all night and they might have died once. I wasn't able to play on the weekend. I can't play early enough and often enough, so like I just can't keep up with Soapy and Ryan. Soapy wants to do trios like all weekend, and I'm just like, fuck, if I can get a couple hours to play games, I'm happy, you know. I just can't keep up. Yeah. Fortunately. So they were doing cleric, ranger, bard, and from what I understood, it went very, very well. Probably much smoother than my fighter bard. Pulsar, please no. Please no. Mr. J Sploosh. Thank you. Filthy. Wait, Filthy, did I miss yours? I might have missed yours, Filthy, 15 minutes ago. Damn. My bad, dude. Was it another raccoon story? I have a funny one, but also talks about pegging, so up to you. Well, I mean, if I wasn't curious before, I certainly am now. Huh. Is this like one where I have to like, you have to DM me at first, or like what's going on here? Don't remember, one of the largest content creators in Dark and Darker literally has pegging in his name. Yeah. Just one though. Just one. Let's see. Just open the door. Oh shit, my fish. My fish. We'll watch it in a sec. No, you're good, okay. Please help me. Is this the beekeeper? Fuck. I do love me some beekeeper. Is this the beekeeper? Ah, damn. Guys, what do you think? Do we do the beekeeper side quest or the random event? I always wanted to keep bees myself. My father used to have beehives. The motherfucker was allergic to bees. And he had beehives. Stupid. He developed an immunity, so it's pretty brave of him. Pretty brave of him, but it could have gone the other way. Let's see, what do we got here? Get in there, champ? Okay. 120k bees are essential, yeah. Okay, I gotta find this one. Open the door. Let's see.
Do you see like this door right here?
Okay. Oh. Ooh. I'm already interested. Sorry, well, RuneScape is leaving. Relax. I know it triggers Dime. RuneScape's going away for a sec. Let's see here.
Here, like we just want to go down that door. Like the, yeah. Like if you can force it open, like use your muscles and just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like we tried, but.
Dude, the typical way your charisma's like just so undeniable.
Okay, here, I'll give it another try. Hold on. I can't do it. I just can't.
I'm wondering when the pegging's gonna happen.
I have big, strong lizard muscle. Like if you wouldn't mind, like right there, like just right there. Yeah. Get in there. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch.
I actually need to be pegged for this to work. So.
Whoa.
Wait.
Just turn around.
Wait. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Was it loud enough?
I actually need to be pegged for this to work.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm not allowed to read that out loud because someone in my chat will clip it and I'll never be allowed to forget this moment if I say what he just said.
I actually need to be pegged for this to work.
I hope you guys can hear it. Okay, good. I'm not repeating it. Thank God. Fuck.
Get in there.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Come on. Oh, son of a bitch.
I actually need to be pegged for this to work. I'm sorry.
What?
Just turn around. Just turn around.
What the hell?
All right, ready? Go.
We're 1 minute.
Go. You see like this door right here? Like we just want to go.
Did it work? The clip cut off. Did it work? Did it give him the strength he needed? Did it give him the strength? What did he say? No. I'm not. Nope. Do not. Don't even try. I know you and Ember's slippery little, slimy little games. Wait, is this the one? Mr. Stays Alive? Okay. Or Ms. Stays Alive. Wait a second here. Is this you? Do I have that right or wrong? A little Peggy? Oh, fuck. I hate it. Appies, man. Good night, Aiden. Fuck, I hate that. I really do. It grinds my gears, Ember, and you know it. Run from the dog. Okay. No pegging in this one, maybe? Why is like every one I capture like a different size? Kind of driving me nuts. Ah, Miss. Okay, yes. Mr. is her husband. Yeah, it's been a long... Like, I mean, English is not a strong suit. Ms. Stays Alive. Sorry. Yeah. Got to spectate some pegging.
Okay, I'd rather just be in here with him.
We're in here with you.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Do not
I'm
open that
die.
door. Don't open
my
the
God.
door.
It doesn't sound fine.
God.
It's worse out there. It's worse out there.
Oh my.
No, you
That
guys
was
died.
the silliest
Oh,
goose
did
shit
they
I've
both
ever
die?
seen.
How'd you guys die?
They both died. Oh no.
My healer didn't heal me.
I did heal.
Alright, TikTok. How's it going?
Everything's fine. Do not
I'm
open
gonna
that.
die.
This, do you know what this reminds me of? When I first heard this, Aubrey. Are you a big The Office fan? Are you a big like The Office fan where like the whole like fire scene is happening where like Dwight's like kind of fucking with the whole place because he wants to do the fire drill? This very much reminds me of like you're kind of being Michael in the situation. Stay calm. Fuck, everyone for themselves. Throwing shit out the window, trying to get out. Yeah.
We're in here.
Okay, I'd rather
Like-
just be in.
Like,
We're in here.
whoever that was like, listen, like, just relax. We're in here. Things are good.
We're in here.
Okay, I'd rather just be in here with him.
We're in here with you.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Stay
I'm
calm.
gonna die.
Stay calm, you idiot.
Oh my.
Oh, it's Mayo. Fuck.
It's out there. It's worse out there.
It looks pretty bad in here, so that's a bold statement.
That was the silliest goose shit I've ever seen.
Don't open the door.
Oh my. That's beautiful. I'm so glad it's Mayo now. At first, I kind of felt bad.
I'm gonna die.
Like when he said this moment right here.
I'm gonna die.
Don't.
I felt a little bad when he's shouting out that. But now, honestly, I could agree with these actions.
Oh my
god.
It's worse out there. It's worse out there.
Oh no.
That was the silliest goose
I
shit
can't.
I've ever seen.
Oh god, that was perfect. You did heal. You did try to heal. Yeah, you did attempt it. Are all 100 Dark and Darker users' bases not on right now or something? The game is down. Yeah, so we're all just kind of hanging out. Did you anyone check out Renown? It just kind of came out of It came out of It's on like a playtest right now, I think, for a few days, maybe a couple more days. Demon Cleric, yeah, that was a very good trap for all the gas clouds. Huh. Anything happening on Reddit? Any crazy drama on Reddit lately? I haven't checked. Yeah, I was watching Ken play it. That's why I was curious if anyone else was It looked more cock. Well, what a lovely first chat. I see you something balls. I mean, it makes sense for your first message to be cock after having balls in your name somewhere. Do you also stick your balls in ice cream like Seriously Soapy? Mod that chat. The first mod goes to something balls. I'm not a mod here, yeah. You're all under my supervision. What's this Renown game or whatever? How you spell it? Yeah, Renown. I think that's a Renown. I think you just take off the ed. It is basically like Rust but medieval Rust. Have you guys? I don't know if Ken's streaming it right now. Probably not. Watching medieval memes. Maybe he's watching Renown. He's back from his timeout. Yep, still drinking. Man, Are we getting the game back or what's happening here? Is this Pulsar was joking around about the whole like this is gonna last till Saturday thing, but man, during that last one, I could not believe how long the downtime lasted. I could not, especially with like the tournament and stuff happening. My God. Oh, it's rough. I don't know what. Aubrey, you're asking a great question there. Is this like one of those stupid like appy things? Like, fuck. I never joke, brother man. Yeah. What old school RuneScape? Yeah. We gotta get to 70. I want to get to 82 fishing. I might do minnows and get the angler outfit. I have a hard clue scroll, but I don't know if I have the levels to do it either. I found it fishing, which is surprising. I could get gilded armor, I guess. What is Appy? Something balls. I was listening to an advertisement on the radio for Kelsey's Roadhouse, and they're just doing this bullshit, talking about all their deals, and they say half-price Appies, and it really triggered me. It really triggered me. So we've had a whole debate about whether or not that's a word we should be using. I don't think it is. No. 73 fishing boys. EP is weird and taking it too far. Yeah. Timeout's up again, guys. A freak. I mean, we're getting close to that happening again. Yeah. As if Appy saves you so much time from saying appetizer. Thank you. Thank you. Also, while on the conversation about commercials that we hate, and advertisements we hate. Okay, this may sound crazy, but I watch a lot of curling with the old man, okay? Dark and Darkies, I'm going to allow that so chat can see how outrageous that message is. Dark and Darkies. Time for Dark and Darkies upsets me. So yeah, I watch a lot of curling. Also, Elon, please just relax. Yeah. Sir Lance, if you could link them, yeah, I'll watch some of your stuff. It might time you out, but I can re-allow you to enter into this world. And there was an advertisement. Okay, I gotta finish this one. No one watches curling. I love watching curling, man. My grandmother used to watch it all the time. I love watching curling. My wife absolutely fucking hates it, so I go over myself and watch it with my father. Yeah. Some of them curling teams are fun to watch. Anyway. There was an advertisement for Boston Pizza. And okay, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but they're talking about watching like the tournament or something, and they're drinking like beer and stuff and eating wings, and the whole advertisement is just them fucking making a mess. Like they have like sauce all over them, like all over their hands, like all over their face. They're like spilling their drinks around, like they're celebrating. It's like, who the fuck goes into a restaurant and fucking just like has wings sauce all over the table, all over them, in their hair. They're fucking slamming drinks together and sloshing them all over the fucking place, like throwing them on the people behind them. And that was the goddamn advertisement. I was so confused. I was like, there's a fucking problem if that's like an advertisement they're making for their restaurant. Does that mean I'm allowed to go in there and just fucking and just destroy the place? Like, I can't see your links, Sir Lance. What's going on here? Is it because YouTube's doing a weird thing? Does YouTube like not allow you to link? Shit. Careful though, if you do too many. Oh yeah, this is good. I like this guy too. He's kind of cool. Emote already enabled. Okay, should be good. Anyway, I was pissed. Yes, go do that. It's like, why? Why are they advertising being like childish and like destroying like a restaurant? Made no sense to me. Appy Cat. I didn't realize it was named Appy Cat. I feel like that's just like a take on like Happy Cat, right? It has nothing to do with this whole app conversation we're having. That's how they want you to act in their restaurant. Obviously, that is my impression, and it pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Lance, I apologize, man. I can't see your stuff. Unfortunately. I'm only getting them from Twitch right now. YouTube must have like an auto mod that doesn't even show them to me. Oh, wait. Wait. Did that fix it? Moderator. It'll now let me see moderator stuff, so it must be auto modding now. Try one more. Try another one. My music isn't playing. Fuck. We need a good song. Harmony is amazing. We're gonna listen to Harmony. Yes, please. There's so many songs that you can't find on YouTube that are on here. This one's obviously on YouTube. It's amazing. Could be a automod. Yeah, fuck. A fish per hour. Oh yeah. Yeah. An XP per hour. Usually I'm at like 35, 40k when I'm focused. When I'm focused, you know. I should be at 50k if I'm focused. Stream Elements is blocking links. Damn. Drop them in Discord. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Put them in share content or what do I got there? I think I got to share content. Yeah, I do. Also, we need suggestions, guys. I know there's some of you probably already know this, but please suggest a topic for the podcast on Thursday. We have a lot to discuss. I am tempted. Someone in Soapy's channel. Someone in Soapy's channel. Yeah, this is RuneLight. Yep. Mentioned a topic which was a little spicy, and they asked it during the end of the Q&A session as well, so I didn't really want to get into it. The question was, let me know what you think of this. Are the top players... how was it worded? Like, are the top players also killing their own game? Like the top creators and streamers and stuff? I'm guessing they also maybe meant like top PvP players and all that stuff. Yeah, it was a spicy conversation. I was thinking about adding that in as our community topic this week. Just because we may not have a good one or whatever. I know Soapy really wanted to talk about it, but didn't add it in because he had another good one. Yeah. They need to make the skins quest only? True. Let's see what Sir Lance linked in here. Dime linked one. Let's see. Francisca Menace. Oh yeah, you linked this one earlier. And okay, we got one from Lance as well. Perfect. We'll watch Dimes. Oh, I accidentally disliked and unsubscribed from this channel. Whoops. Oopsies. There we go. Update available right now. Oh. Maintenance. Sorry, it's still on maintenance. Still on maintenance. My only sub. You have 7, I think. 7 subs. Is at the bottom? Let's see. Oh man, I gotta turn the quality up. There we go. Oh yeah, that's there. 1. Okay. You better not say toxic shit to this ranger. I swear, I'm watching you. Last one of these I watched, you were getting a little toxic down. That inner Albertan's coming out. Even though I think you're from Vancouver or something originally. Maybe that's Soapy. Soapy was in Vancouver for a while. Is the recent trend of long... Oh, wait.
You hit Data in the head. That was so fucking...
I don't know, man. This is Toronto. That makes so much sense.
That was so fucking clean, bro.
Okay. I just want to be clear. That is a little toxic. That is a little toxic. Are you saying this in VoIP? I think you might be. You little bastard. Let's see.
So fucking clean.
It is. It is. Yo, come on. I wasn't even sure. Yeah, I know. It's funny. This poor man's running for his life. Dead. Wait. Is there another one after this? You always have like 2 and 1. You always have 2 and 1. Oh, this is with snipes, right? Are you guys still doing together? I gotta watch it again. I kind of missed the long throw. It's letting me update right now? Yeah, it might be just the old update, and then they updated add update. Ah, throwing torch smoked him. Oh, no way. Oh.
Nice.
Damn, that was a good one. I like that last one. That was a pretty decent toss. I mean, you are discussing this with the shot put champion and discus champion of my high school. So, I mean, can you really toss though? Can you really toss? Furthest throw, you know, furthest throw competition. I want to see the first one again. The crazy thing was my brother was like fucking 10 times better at everything I ever did. Anything athletic, I was like really good for people my age, like really good, like at all sports I played. We grew up literally playing everything. Like we played badminton on the front lawn when it wasn't windy. We played frisbee, we played baseball, we played everything we could up home. Like with my three brothers, we were always playing stuff. So I was very involved in a lot of sports and like hand-eye coordination and active. So I was always like above the pack in a lot of things. My brother was like fucking miles above the pack. He was a fucking beast athletically. He just hated people. So he couldn't get along in any like organized sports. He was an amazing hockey player. He would go to like he went to like a javelin toss like competition, like a regional events with like actual like competitive athletes. He got second. He was wearing like jeans and a t-shirt and never really practiced javelin, just was a fucking freak. Yeah. Oh damn, that was nice. Update button? Maintenance. Maybe you're right. 1 second. I gotta watch one of the Sir Lance's though. Before we update. RuneScape, sorry. Gonna delete you for a sec. Wasn't playing the guy? No, I know. It's just, yeah. It's just, I was hoping you'd be a little more toxic just to sell into the story I was creating. This is the best that Mayo could have ever done. Okay, maybe we'll watch that one as well. Let's see. Still saying maintenance for me. Am I crazy? Let's see. Just to prove it to you guys. Yeah. Maintenance. All the XP per hour gone? I know. Fuck. Okay, yeah, so we'll watch some of Sir Lance's stuff. Okay, yeah, so you guys might have been updating, the first one. What are we gonna watch? We got Sick Parry. We'll watch this one. Okay. Metal TV. What is that? What is that website you have them linked on? What the fuck? I've never heard tell of that. But when I click on it, it wants me to make an account. So, yeah, no thanks. I will watch it through Discord, which is probably going to be a little scuffed. Let's see. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. This is looking pretty good. There's always 2 clips to show. It wasn't a fluke. Yeah. You just do that. You know, when I learned in like landscaping, when I was a landscaper, try test server, yeah, maybe we could do that. Things are better in like 3s or 5s, so you know, just get better, add another one. Oof. Just tell me there's another one.
I'm just kiting skeleton.
I want more. Let's watch this again. He's invis too. Kind of crazy. Oh man, it's so crazy to me that like it hits like the hilt of your sword, right? Oh, you can't see it. Fuck, I'm dumb. Jesus. Okay. I had to pre-curse this one. Okay, it was a little too spicy. All right, enough. I know what I'm doing. Fuck all you guys. All right, you guys are good to watch it now that I have it figured out. Oh. Boom. Eesh. I can't believe like this hits your hilt. It's kind of crazy. Like watch this guy. He comes out of invis. Pre-watched React content. Yeah, well the pegging video had me a little scared. Not going to lie. This like right here. Look where that sword is. And it drags like it goes past your sword, and then the return catches the hitbox on the on the longsword. Crazy. Because it looks like initially, and then you get the perfect headshot. Oh, and then I think that's a hand hit, but still doesn't matter. Look at that. I think that's a hand hit, but damn. I find it crazy. Like, sometimes with spear, this will happen to me as well. I'll stab around it, and then I'll catch it on the way back. You know? Like, there, he missed. Like, he did miss your thing, but then you kind of drag it, crossed it, you know? And it catches the tip. Kinda cool. Damn, okay, we got more from this. We're off to a good start here. Let's see this one. I won't pre-watch this one. You guys can watch it with me the first time. Okay, Slayer Fighter. About to get fucked by a longsword. Yep. I've been there. Oh, look at the gold booty. He's got golden chaps on. Damn. This guy should have been in the pegging video. He's got way better clothing on. I'm aroused. Look at the gold. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You don't have a half bad kit on either. Strength, vigor, 146 HP, 32 strength. Not bad. Not bad. What did this guy get up to? Were you like invised over here? I think. Oh, the sneaky Sancho in the back, shanking his buddy, and this guy's on his own. Oh, it's crazy. Look how little that what's he running for a weapon? He's got the arming sword. Look how little damage his arming sword did. Yeah, there's a hit there. Did it hit your friend or just didn't register? Didn't register because he's already dead. I want to see how much damage he does here. He doesn't do much at all. Like, he has a swing here. Look how little that is. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. He must have some decent PDR. Is this Slayer Fighter, that's the highest damage swing he has on that arming sword. And he barely even hurts you. Wearing full gold. Damn. Yeah, as Repose says, it is the... I use metal to clip it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I got you. This works. This method seems to work, so I'll do this. Hopefully the quality isn't completely unbearable. Must not have any true, yeah, Nugsy. When we were playing trios and I was just building, like, mediocre kits without true or additional, I'm just, like, super undergeared.
No.
At this point in the wipe.
It is.
Oh, not the Cinder.
Whoa, bro, ain't dead.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's fucking Cinder though, dude.
Double headshot.
That's fucking Cinder, dude.
Wilson is responsible for everyone's fame? Who? Who do you mean?
His fucking fireballs are where.
It was the pot, you bozo? What happened?
Jeez.
Oh, the protection pot. Okay. Oh my god, you don't clear Discord notice, you're an animal? Exactly, yeah.
Christ.
Wait, just thought you would love to know Sparky thank you in his interview in the Dark and Darker podcast. You're responsible for his fame. Really? No. Sparky was getting there. I just sent my viewers his way a few times when he was getting started. That little bit, he's doing good, man. I seen last night he had like 100 viewers, which is really cool. Doing double Fulgore. Sparky was a very good player, so it wouldn't have been long before he gained some traction with the longsword. But hopefully, I'll have to watch that. Was that tonight, eh? Yeah, thank you, Arrogant. That's kind of Sparky. Sparky's a nice guy. I feel like a lot of people give Sparky kind of a... He's got some... Just like the longsword, sometimes he has a bit of an edge to him, you know? Like, he's really sharp with his replies. Listen to Soapy diss track. Oh, God. He's really sharp with his replies sometimes, and I think, like, when he's, like, debating stuff in, like, Troubadour chat or... even about the game, people just like, people get really like, just, I find like more than most other people I watch, people just really get upset with some of like the conversations. He gets a little sassy, and I do like that, yeah. Yeah, he does. That's a good way to put it, Ember. So there'd be a lot of times in Troubadour chat, Sparky will just be like having like debates with people, and they don't react well to like some of his responses. And I don't think his responses are meant to be like sharp. It's just the way he approaches those arguments. It's just like pretty cut and dry. I kind of enjoy it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I've said this before when I played with Soapy and Ryan. I really enjoy, as much as it sucks for him, when he's getting like cornered by double rogue while he's trying to boss as a longsword fighter, which is like one of the worst situations you can be in because you literally know you can't catch either of them and they're just gonna rupture crossbow you to death. When he's getting a little bit ragey, I'm allowed to use ragey, but Appy's doesn't register. When he's a bit ragey, you know, I enjoy that sometimes. It's funny. It's a good salty, yeah. It's just like, I wouldn't really say it's salty. It's more just like he's pissed because he hates rogues. The whole situation, like he's trying to farm bosses, probably been doing it for like 4 to 6 hours, and literally getting farmed by the same like people, like just harassing him all night. It's a bit of rage. I guess you could call it salt. I don't really use the word salty that much though. I feel like salty is just like when you're being ragey, but without a real good reason. That's why I feel like salty is just like you're being a little bit, you're kind of exaggerating it a bit. Like you're not really, you know, there's not a real good reason to be upset about. That's what I find salty. Like if you have a good reason to be angry or mad about something, I don't think that's salty. I just think that's like normal. It's just normal human behavior. Salty, I find, is like when people get it, like they're just constantly salty for no good reason. You know, high tier content. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice of Sparky. Though I hope he keeps going. He first couple times I raided him, Sparky literally sent me a message. Also, if you guys don't know, this emote was because of him. Like he helped make this out of appreciation. So he does not need to do anything else for this channel. Or yeah, he's good. He reached out the first couple times I raided him and was like, look, man, I'm working like 10-hour shifts. You would not believe how awesome it is to have some viewers to chat with on my stream after work. So I just kept raiding him for a while. Yep. So you start using the word appy? Oh. We're gonna finish this. Sorry, Sir Lance. Ugh. I'm not ragey. I can accept that. It's like Twitch. It's like a Twitch word, you know. Happy doesn't exist. You have a white longsword. No wonder he didn't die. What would be the damage on a riposte? You still have the gold guy's kit too. Nice. What would be the damage on a riposte, like riposte damage on a white longsword? Like on the target dummy kind of thing. Because there's a stab there. Maybe clipped his shoulder, so maybe it's a hand hit.
It is.
And then we get... Does that hit head? It might have. I don't really know what that hit. But this one, that one I think definitely hit head. What would the total damage be on that, the double? It's like 140 plus, I believe, with white longsword. Okay. Damn. So if he's got like 50% PDR, which is... I mean, he was wearing a Chapelle de Fer, dark plate armor. He's probably at like 50% with that stupid halberd. Could be 60 if he's specking into it. The gloves. Good heavy leather. Heavy leather. So maybe he's at 60%. So that's doing 140 per hit. 120, 130. That's doing 60 damage per headshot.
Whoa, bro, ain't dead. Whoa, that's...
Let's just say 60 per headshot. So this guy had like 150 HP if he was stacking Vigor. It didn't really look like he was stacking much of it. He was probably like 10 HP, 10 or 15 HP after the first hit. If those two were headshots.
That's fucking center, dude.
But there is bonus head. Yeah, so that's like with the bonus headshot damage. So maybe he's a little more healthy if that one of them's not a headshot. 185% basically double damage. Yeah. 70 with normal? True. Yep. True. That makes sense. It's like 140. Okay. Sir Lance has spoken. It's like 140. So yeah, this guy was scared.
Fireballs are where We're hurting.
That guy almost lost his cinder to that. Crazy. Like Repose said, the most dangerous thing in the dungeon is a fighter with a longsword. Alright, did someone else link? I think Aubrey linked another one. Torch is Biss. And this has to do with Mayo. So if this clip isn't exceptional, I think we just have to permanently ban Mayo from ever, having any type of discourse in this chat again. I think it just might have to happen. This one's good too? Okay. Mayo has been a pain in the ass. I swear, I've said this before, I swear. The second anyone says the word mod, doesn't matter what Twitch stream you're in, whether it's Aubrey's or Soapy's or Ryan's or Soma's or whoever, he immediately, within like 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure he has like a bot that goes and like hovers around all the channels, and the second mod is mentioned, he replies with something. Like the second the streamer says the word mod, he shows up. Usually. His bot may be broken tonight, but I swear I've seen it. I swear.
Hold on, wait.
He's done it to me multiple times.
I heard him pull out a sword. I think they're trying to wait for us to know.
Repose fan 96. That's my name.
Bro, we see you, right? Like, we saw your huge ass spear or whatever the fuck you just pulled out. Like, we saw that, bro. Come on, dog.
Hitting him with the bro. Oh. Okay, the best part about this, just initial reaction, best part about this, I'm pretty sure this man was wearing his cape on backwards.
Whatever the fuck you just pulled out.
Did I see that properly?
Saw that, bro. Come on, dog.
You don't see any.
He was wearing it like a goddamn bib. Which makes this... It looks so silly when he comes out of stealth. He's fucking wearing his cape backwards, man. Oh, he's wearing a bib. Look, look at the little idiot. He's like flopping around, man. Oh.
No shot, bro. No shot.
Makes it so silly.
Oh god.
Then I'm guessing Mayo just doesn't clutch up. Yeah. Just the best torch I've ever seen. Dumbfounded, yep. You can just have a Chatterino ping whenever someone types the word mod, true? Yeah. Hey, I'm Repose fan 96. Nice script. Nice. See, I enjoy, like I said, I enjoy a lot of these clips because you guys are just like having a great time, which I think like gets kind of forgotten about. A lot of other content and streamers and stuff and like PvP stuff that's going on. It's interesting they discussed like there could be a shift in the overall outlook of the game because like the stuff I showed you guys earlier were my first couple games, playtest 3. Like those moments were so fun and I didn't really point out. I remember I mentioned you guys there was something Augustin said when I showed him that a long time ago, or maybe I think he watched one of my YouTube videos where I brought up that whole clip again. I didn't tell you guys what he mentioned, but his first thing he said was just look at everybody, engaging in melee and how fun it is. You remember, like I'm doing like the longsword, I got the cleric and the rogue, we're chopping them to pieces. We got the double fighter, I'm using a crossbow, but no one else is really using a bow. Yeah, I didn't really think about it at the time, but looking back on those two clips, like those two games, one from playtest 3 and playtest 4, so many more people were just like full sending W key meleeing because no one knew what was going on. It's so true. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get back there, but damn. Yeah, before anyone knew, better to play spacing. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. We have evolved to the point where that is good to do. It is